1232, Foxtrot, Yankee, Golf, hold short of 4 left at Golf, remain this frequency, stay gate.
Fox Yankee Golf, short of 4 left with you, and we're parking Charlie 6.
Ground, Delta 4 coming out of Lima Lima for hotel entry.
Delta Tug 4, roger, stand by.
Standing by.
Metro 26, I'm sorry, say the request again, your radar contact 10 miles, northwest 800.
And park conduit shelter.
Metro 26, split into Class Bravo airspace, maintain VFR below 1,000 via the park and conduit routing, landing at general aviation heavy, Lima Alpha, rejoin Alpha to your rim. Wind 0404, report landing assured.
I cleared in 1,000 below, called landing short, Metro 26.
And 8180 heavy.
Tower, JetBlue 670, just to make sure we're Yankee Alpha short of 4 left.
That's correct. Right,
Lima Alpha, you'll join Alpha to your rim, and 8180
short
heavy.
runway 4 left.
Okay, Lima Alpha. Okay, thank you very much, appreciate it.
No problem.
Alright, number 3350, 33 from Zito.
Ground Alaska 7.
American 954 heavy, cross 4 left, traffic is holding in position, taxi left Bravo, I repeat left Bravo,
It'll be Alpha,
hold
but when
for
you get
Juliet,
Tango Bravo,
contact 1
join
to 1.9
again Bravo, and hold short Mike Bravo.
left Bravo,
Okay,
short
Alpha, then Tango Bravo, join Bravo, short of Mike Bravo,
right
Alaska
turn, heading
7.
100, contacting your departure.
Turn, good day, 675.
123 Kennedy ground runway, 4 left, turn right on
3353
Alpha,
Kennedy
hold
Tower,
short of
Fox,
Juliet.
turbulence on a heavy Airbus 330, 7 miles ahead, wind 0404, runway 4 right for the land.
Cross runway 31 left on Kilo and monitor
3353.
119.1.
Cross 31 left, cross monitor 119.1 left, 7.
Delta 1488, join Bravo, cross runway 31 left at Kilo behind Alaska, 8 Hotel, monitor 1190.1.
Alright, join Bravo, cross 31 left on Kilo behind Alaska.
757 and 0404, runway 4 left, sir, takeoff.
Let's take off 4 left.
1190.1.
986 Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Delta tugs proceed on to Bravo and hold
986.
short of Kilo.
Proceed on to Bravo, hold short of Kilo, Delta 4.
Delta 1529 heavy, you're going to follow company Airbus at Kilo, cross runway 31 left and monitor 1190.1.
Follow company Airbus at Kilo, across 31 left and 19-1 on Delta 1529 heavy.
American 954 heavy, taxi in Bravo to hold short Juliet.
American 954 heavy,
Delta 986, runway 4 left, line up
Short
and wait.
Juliet, American 954.
Delta 986.
Number 5115, hold short, runway 4 left at Foxtrot, remain this frequency.
Hold short 4 left at Foxtrot, remain with this frequency under 5115.
Delta 1232, cross 4 left at
Delta
Golf,
Tug, you going
left
to
Bravo,
Hotel
I
or
repeat
Hotel
left
Bravo?
Bravo, hold short Juliet, contact
Hotel.
119er.
Alright, cross 4 left
Delta
at Golf,
Tug, get
left
rid
at
of the
Bravo, short of Juliet,
767 at Kilo and join Alpha.
Never
Get rid of the
5115, cross
76
4
and
left,
join
stay
Alpha,
gate.
Delta 4.
Cross 4 left, we're going to Bravo 55, Hotel Bravo entry.
Roger, for you it'll be left alpha to the ramp, monitor ground point 9er.
Alright, cross 4 left, left
JetBlue
on Alpha.
123, get rid of the traffic from the left at Foxtrot.
JetBlue 670, cross 4 left at Yankee Alpha, straight ahead Bravo, monitor ground point 9er.
Cross Yankee Alpha on 4 left, or at 4 left, cross Yankee Alpha and Bravo monitor ground JetBlue 670. You are done at the Apache 2 to the hourly runway polar right at 10 DME.
Delta 757, contact New York departure.
Have a good one, Delta 757.
See ya. China 5322, heavy Kennedy Tower, 0403, runway 4 right for the land.
Copy.
So then polar right at the Apache 2 to.
Hawaiian 50 heavy, Foxtrot, Bravo, hold short of 4 left, remain this frequency.
Endeavor 5115, Kennedy, what is your entrance?
Foxtrot Bravo, hold short 4 left with you, Hawaiian 50 heavy.
Kennedy Tower, Metro 26, landed short.
Endeavor 5115.
Metro 26, radar services terminated, frequency change, approved, plus on the way out, affirmative.
Endeavor 5115, what is your
Delta
entrance?
986, wind 0403, runway 4 left,
Please
for
hold
takeoff.
for the hotel, Endeavor 5115.
Target 2234, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Hold
Runway
short of
runway 4 left, American
Airport Lima, correct?
2234.
Affirm, you said chart of Lima.
American 954 heavy after the tug, please continue on Bravo at Kilo Golf, join Alpha.
After the tug, continue and on
Bravo,
Bravo.
good morning, detail 71 Hotel.
American 954.
1232 Kennedy ground, follow the 777 ahead.
Detail 7, Kennedy Tower, squawk 0307.
07, 12 East 1000, looking for traffic, Belmont, north of 4 left, 90 DHL.
DHL 7, radar contact 12 miles northeast 1000, cleared into the Bravo airspace as requested. Maintain VFR to low 1000. Landing at DHL will be at your own risk. Area not visible from the tower. Use caution. Wind 0403. Report landing assured. And use caution. Traffic departs the field to the northeast.
Copy that, about 1000. We'll advise landing assured. Thank you.
Target 2234, runway 4 left, first takeoff, wind 0404.
Clear for takeoff, runway 4 left, American 20. Fly Void, American 76.
Delta 986, right turn, heading 100, contacting your departure.
100, switching Delta 986.
See you.
Okay, KJFK, ILS 4 right.
Cache, Triple Heavy, Kennedy Tower, caution, make turbulence on a heavy Boeing 747, 5.5 miles ahead, wind 0404, runway 4 right, cleared to land.
Right, clear to land, KJFK.
JetBlue Tug, after the Delta opposite direction, continue short of Kilo.
After the Delta in opposite direction, hold short of Kilo, JetBlue Tug 3.
Hawaiian 50 Heavy at Foxtrot Bravo, cross runway 4 left, taxi Delta Bravo, remain this frequency.
It's 4 left, Alpha, you said hold short of what, man, for JetBlue 949?
Hold short of Alpha, the whole information's hotel.
Okay, Alpha short of Hotel JetBlue 949.
Cross 4 left
Short
at
of Alpha,
Foxtrot
Big
City.
Hotel.
We're
Short of Alpha,
clear cross
Indian
4
Hotel
left
at
at
JetBlue 949.
We're going to 73A Hotel Bravo or a hotel entry.
Roger, left on Alpha to the ramp, monitor ground point enter.
Left Alpha, ground point 9 or Endeavor 3353.
American 2234 over to departure.
Yeah, American 2234, contacting your departure. Good day.
Alaska 7, you can taxi on to runway 1 right here at Mike Bravo,
Runway 4
and then
left,
turn
clear
right
for
on
takeoff,
Kilo.
American 76.
Alaska
Okay, on
769,
13
Kennedy
right,
Tower, runway 4 left,
Bravo,
wonderful wing.
taxi, and turn right on to Kilo, Alaska 7.
JetBlue Tug, continue on Bravo to Delta
Hawaiian
Alpha.
50 Heavy, cross runway 2 on right, taxi right Bravo to the ramp, monitor ground point
JetBlue
9.
Tug, continue Bravo to Delta Alpha.
Okay, cross 31 right, right on Bravo.
Say again, JetBlue Tug 3.
JetBlue Tug 3, continue Bravo to Delta Alpha.
322 Heavy,
Continue
expedite
Bravo
off
to
at
Delta
Echo,
Alpha,
hold
JetBlue
short
Tug.
runway 4 left, remain this frequency.
Ground up to 183, Hotel Bravo with golf.
with you, then stay 532 Davy.
Delta 183, Kennedy 86 Hotel, hold short of Alpha.
Hold short of Alpha, Delta, we'll get Hotel.
JetBlue 949, follow company from the left to runway 4 left.
Follow company from the left, JetBlue 949.
Ground JetBlue 329, Golf with Golf.
JetBlue 329, Kennedy ground 86 Hotel, runway 4 left, follow second company from the left.
Alaska 769,
Yeah, we'll get Hotel
0404,
followed,
runway 4 left,
second
for
company
takeoff.
from the left to 4 left, JetBlue 329.
Delta 1488, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, wonderful wing.
Runway 4 left, Delta 1488.
JetBlue 136, Kennedy Tower, caution wake turbulence, traffic short finals, a heavy Boeing 777, 0403, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Cover traffic, clear land 4 right, JetBlue 136.
American 76, right turn, heading 100, contacting your departure.
4 left, 100 over to departure, American 76.
JetBlue 123, cross runway 31 left on Kilo, you're going to follow Alaska and monitor 119.1.
Cross 31 left, 91 behind Alaska, JetBlue
Delta
123.
1488, wind 0403, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for
JetBlue
takeoff.
519, cross runway 31 left on Kilo and
1529 Heavy,
monitor
Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left,
119.1.
line up await.
Okay, cross
Runway 4 left,
Kilo,
line up and wait, Delta 1529
JetBlue
Heavy.
949, cross runway
Cache
31 left on
888
Kilo,
Heavy,
monitor
Foxtrot, hold short, runway 4
119.1.
left, remain this frequency.
Cross 31 at Kilo and monitor 119.1, JetBlue 949.
Alaska 769, right turn, heading 100, contacting your departure.
Contact departure, so long last 769.
See ya.
Kennedy Ground, Delta Tug 2.
Can I help you, Delta Tug 2?
A second in sequence on Hotel Bravo, short of Alpha, requested Lima Alpha.
Delta 183, follow the second JetBlue from the left, runway 4 left, and cross runway 31 left on
heavy
Kilo.
wind 0503, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Kilo, runway 4 left.
Runway 4 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 1529 heavy.
Follow him.
Delta 1488, right turn heading 100, contacting your departure.
Delta Alpha Hotel.
Delta 116, Kennedy Ground, runway 4 left,
Kennedy
Hotel
Tower,
Alpha,
Metro
to Juliet.
Metro 26, Kennedy Tower.
Alpha,
short
short
of
Juliet,
JetBlue.
Metro 26, departure from the General
Delta
Aviation
Tug,
ramp will be at your
after
limit, carrying out
Avianca,
visible
you can turn
from
right
Terry,
onto
caution
Bravo.
wind 0503.
Right, Bravo,
Clear
Delta
to
Tug
Bravo
2, I'm
airspace,
down
view the
Bianca.
conduit and park routing maintained via Flight below 1000.
11-7-1-9-2-1. JetBlue 329, follow the Delta exiting at
runway 4 left,
Hotel
full length,
Bravo,
line up and wait, caution,
1.
wait, turbulence on the previous departure.
Line up and wait for left,
Delta
Alaska.
JetBlue 329.
Tower Alaska 110, 8 mile final, 4 right.
Alaska 110, Kennedy Tower, wind 0503, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 4 right, Alaska 110.
Cafe 888 Heavy, cross 4 left at Foxtrot, taxi left Alpha, hold short Juliet, contact 121.9er.
At the Foxtrot, cross 4 left, left turn onto Alpha, ocean of Juliet, 121.9, Cafe 888.
Morning, MX 552 Heavy, 15 out for the Alice 4 right.
Delta 116, pass on the 777
cross
at
runway 4 left, remain this frequency.
Cross 4 left with you, that is D5328.
And the 777.
Cafe 888 Heavy, if you're still here, give way to the JetBlue Embraer.
29, cross runway 31 left on Kilo and monitor
give way to the half a
119.1.
mile right hand
Cross 3
side
left to
on
Kilo and
Alpha, Cafe
991,
888.
JetBlue 329.
Cathay 888 Heavy, Kennedy Ground left on Alpha.
Cafe 888 Heavy, disregard, left on Alpha, JetBlue
671,
holding.
cross runway
Visual
3 left
number
on
1 to
Kilo
JetBlue,
and
left
monitor
on Alpha, Cafe 888.
119.1.
JetBlue 136, hold short of 4 left at Foxtrot, remain this frequency.
Go for left Foxtrot with you, JetBlue 136.
Metro 26, radar contact 3 miles northwest 800.
KJFK landing ashore, looking for the call, will be about 5-10 minutes.
CHL 7, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Thank you.
JetBlue Tug, Roger, standby.
Delta 1529, if you're still here, contact departure.
Cathay 888 Heavy,
Alaska
Kennedy
7,
Ground, follow
wind
the Tug
050
at
with 3
Hotel
runway 4
Bravo.
left, clear for takeoff.
Alaska 7, 4 left, clear for takeoff.
JetBlue 123, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait 4 left, JetBlue 123.
Dynasty 5322 Heavy, what is the taxiway entrance? Whiskey?
Whiskey.
Roger, right Charlie to the ramp, monitor 1219er.
Right, Charlie to Rambo 1219 and monitor 532 Davy, thank you.
Metro 26, caution weak turbulence, LaGuardia traffic inbound overhead.
Cathay 888 Heavy, Kennedy Ground.
Away, Metro 26.
That is, Kennedy Ground,
Cafe
Cafe
888
888
Heavy,
on Alpha.
121.9er, please.
Cathay 888 Heavy, when you get to Juliet, follow the Delta Tug.
MX 552 Heavy, 5 short Heavy, Alice 4 right.
Can you say again, Cafe 888?
Kennedy Tower, wind
Cathay
0503, runway 4
888 Heavy,
right,
when you
clear
get
to
to
land.
Juliet,
Line
follow
forward,
the
MX
Delta Tug. The
552.
traffic ahead on the left.
Okay, on Juliet, follow the traffic ahead on the Delta on
JetBlue 123, wind
follow the
050 runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Ground, Delta 183, switch tower.
Delta
JetBlue
183,
519, Kennedy Tower, runway
119.1.
4 left, line up and wait, traffic will be right to left downfield.
Line to wait for left, JetBlue 519.
Alaska 110, this left turn, taxi Foxtrot Bravo, hold short, runway 4 left, remain this frequency.
Left turn, Foxtrot Bravo, and we'll hold short
American
of 4
Tug,
left
Kennedy
with
Alpha and
frequency,
Romeo.
Alaska.
Alaska 7, right turn heading 100, contact New York departure.
Into turn, departure, good day, Alaska 7.
Metro 26, leaving the area, 8 miles to the northwest, radar services terminated, squawk CFR, frequency change approved, use caution, good day.
Alaska switch, talk to you soon.
Blue Tug, you can turn left, proceed left on Alpha.
Ground, JetBlue 219 coming out Golf with Golf.
JetBlue 219, Kennedy 8, this is Hotel, runway 4 left, turn right on Alpha, cross runway 31 left on Kilo.
Going to 4 left, Alpha, crossing 31 left on Kilo, JetBlue 219.
Cathay 88 Heavy, continue behind the tug.
I confirm we are clear to follow the tug on the Delta on the Bravo, taxiway KJFK
26, I'm clear across 4 left, at box,
follow the tug.
Roger, it'll be right Bravo to ramp and monitor ground point 9.
Runway 31 left on Kilo and monitor 119.1.
Cross 31 left on Kilo and 19 watch JetBlue 160.
Now,
Last for 110 at Fox Bravo, cross 4 left, taxi via Delta Bravo, remain this frequency.
Foxtrot,
Buenos
Fox
Aires
Bravo,
to Lima
cross
Alpha,
4
turn
left,
to Alpha to the ramp,
and
KJFK.
Delta Bravo.
Yes, what is your gate number actually?
Gate number is 11.
Roger. JetBlue 123, contact New York departure.
Amongst others.
JetBlue 123.
Confirm, Curb 010.
American 276, we're
Curving 010, follow JetBlue, right
crossing
for
turbulence,
left, and
Sun Heavy
crossing
going
31 left on
767
Kilo.
short final, wind 0503, runway 4 right to the land.
Clear line 4 right, American.
Runway 4 left, cross runway 31 left at Kilo, Curb 010.
Kennedy Tower, JetBlue 80, ILS 4 right.
JetBlue 80, Kennedy Tower, wind 0503, runway 4 right to the land.
4 right,
Tug
JetBlue 80.
7, proceed left on Alpha.
Left on Alpha, Delta Tug 7.
JFK Tower, American 28 with you for 4 right.
American 28, Kennedy, wind, calm, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 4 right, American 28.
Tower, Alaska 110.
ABEX 550 to cross runway 4 left at the end, traffic holding in position, and then join Charlie.
American 852.
Okay, cross 4 left, traffic's holding, join Charlie, ABEX 552.
for 4 left.
Alaska 110, is the gate available out there?
Yes, it sure is, sir.
Roger, which entry point do you have, by the way? Well, what number is it?
It's gate 11, whiskey's the entry.
Alaska 110, cross 31 right at Delta Bravo, and then make a right turn on Bravo, monitor point 9.
Okay, Delta Bravo, we'll cross 31 and 31 right, and then we'll go over to Delta Bravo, and then we'll go over to Bravo, I believe, Alaska 110.
It's going to be another minute here or so for JetBlue 519. We just got a heavy intro restriction over here with a flight. There's traffic crossing downfield.
Okay, we're holding JetBlue 519.
Chip 219, 19-1, good day.
91, good day.
Caribbean 10, 19-1, good day.
19-1, good day, Curb 7.
JetBlue 519, one calm, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Just take up JetBlue 519.
Ground, Alaska 110.
Alaska 110, guy.
Yeah, somebody's coming out of the alley. They want us to hold short of whiskey.
Roger, Vice ground control on point 9 there. Have a good one.
Thank you.
ABEX 552, we're going to right turn on Charlie here. You want us to stay with you or go to ground? You can monitor point 9.
That's fine for now.
Monitor point 9. Have a good day. JetBlue 949, Kennedy 4 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 4 left, JetBlue 949.
American 276, turn left on Fox Alpha, Foxtrot, hold short of 4 left.
Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot, hold short 4 left, American 276.
Down over 3464 on the ILS 4 right.
JetBlue 949, wind column 4 left, clear for takeoff.
JetBlue 949, clear for takeoff, runway 4 left.
Delta 183, Kennedy 4 left, line up and way more than 90 seconds of position, awaiting intro spacing.
Roger, Delta 183, line up and wait, copy, time.
JetBlue 519, contact departure.
Over to departure, JetBlue 519.
Down over 3464 on the ILS 4 right.
Number 3464, wind column 4 right, clear to land.
4 right, clear to land, over 3464.
DHL 7, Kennedy departure from the Ramsat showing risk. And you cleared outbound, as requested. You can cross runway 31 right. And this is the inbound 8 back in for the ramp. American 276, traffic is holding in position, cross 4 left, left alpha, there's a closure, so we have to go left alpha and monitor point 9.
Alright, cross 4 left and left turn on Alpha, American 276.
JetBlue 80, traffic in position, cross 4 left, advise the gate number when able.
Alright, cross 4 left, we're going to gate 14, JetBlue 80.
JetBlue 80, straight ahead or left alpha?
Straight ahead for JetBlue 80.
JetBlue 949, contact departure.
JetBlue 949.
Number 355 Alpha Golf, come up on 19.1 with squawk code 0333.
Kenny Ground, good morning, JetBlue 1633,
Fox contact, just north of the field 500, altimeter 3024.
1633,
wrong number. How about 1634,
northwest of the monument 500, altimeter 3024.
Taxi right Alpha, short of Juliet, 4 left.
Westbound along the shoreline, 5 and below.
Right Alpha, short of Juliet, 4 left, JetBlue.
Requested, and caution with turbulence, we'll have all types of arrivals over the shoreline and along for the
Fox.
Roger, Alpha Golf, we'll be looking, thank you.
2841, good morning, it'll be runway
turns here,
4
Fox
left.
Alpha,
Taxi
and
left,
then
Bravo,
Yankee,
full
hold short of Juliet.
Bravo, Kilo, 4 left, 2841.
Number 1634, looks like company needs to go where you are, so you can just go out.
JetBlue 1634, roger.
Number 55, 35 with the ILS, 4 right.
Delta 183, wind runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Delta 183, clear for takeoff, runway 4 left.
JetBlue 329, Kennedy, 4 left, line up and wait, traffic will cross on field.
Yeah, 4 left, line up and wait, JetBlue 329. Tower number 5535 with the ILS 4 right.
The 2841, cross
5535, Kennedy, wind calm, runway 4 right.
31 left at Kilo, monitor Tower 191, Delta 2041, good night.
American 852, cross runway 3 left at Kilo, monitor 191.
Cross 3 left at Kilo, 191, American 852.
JetBlue 80, time is up, turn left on Alpha, short of Golf.
Left on Alpha, short of
American
Golf.
28, just stay on Foxtrot here, short of 4 left.
Alright, Foxtrot, short of 4 left, American 28.
JetBlue 80, maybe the ramp can be creative and let you in via Golf.
American 28, so 4 left at Fox. We still have to go left alpha. There's a closure on the other side here. So left alpha to get to the ramp. Traffic is in position.
Alright, we're crossing 4 left and then left on Alpha, American 28.
Delta 183, contact departure. Bye.
Departure, good day, 183.
Go ahead. Ground left 479, ready to taxi. We're at Whiskey with Hotel.
Fly Alaska 479, good morning, right Alpha, go to Juliet.
Kennedy, you coming back?
Right Alpha, short Juliet.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
276.
Call Newark now,
Keep with the outskirts and company, then join Bravo, and I'll give you further in a minute.
Okay, good way to company, join Bravo, American 276.
Endeavor 3464, hold short of 4 left.
Short of 4 left.
JetBlue 557, Foxtrot, short of Alpha with hotel.
557, good morning, follow the one, actually, just give way to Alaska, then taxi right Alpha,
American 28, yeah, Alpha, hold short of Juliet. There's actually going to be another cruiser in your phase of it. So Alpha short of Juliet, ground's going to reach out with further.
I'm sorry, I meant to say American.
American 28. All right, yeah, we see the American, we'll follow him, and short of Juliet, Alpha, JetBlue 557. And, ground, JetBlue 80, can we get left Golf and left on Bravo?
Number 3464, just keep the speed up and cross 4 left traffic in position. And then make a left turn on taxiway Alpha.
Thank you.
Cross.
Number 1634, cross runway 3 on left at Kilo, monitor 1191.
It cut out, but I
Cross
kind of
31 left at Kilo 921, JetBlue 1624.
Number 3464, cross 4 left. And then make a left turn on, let's go on Bravo so we could avoid JetBlue there.
Alright, cross 4 left, left on Bravo, Endeavor 3464.
Actually, we're going to have to stay on Alpha, give them way to the one Alpha on the ramp since they have the other one there. So just give way to the one Alpha from the ramp and one to the 49.
Alright, give way to JetBlue, left Alpha.
JetBlue 80, we'll go.
JetBlue 329, wind 0704, runway 4 left, Alpha, clear for takeoff.
Mike Bravo, 4 left, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 329.
American 28 at Kilo, join Bravo, Mike Bravo, go back to Alpha.
And up and wait 4 left, Alaska 671.
Alaska 460s with you, 15 miles for 4 right.
Alaska 460, Kennedy, wind 0704, runway 4 right, right on.
Alaska 479, give way to the inbound at Fox.
Roger that, Alaska 479.
American 28 at Kilo, join Bravo at Mike Bravo, back to Alpha.
There 5535, Fox, Yankee, hold short of taxiway Golf.
Fox, Yankee, short of Golf, Endeavor 5535.
American 28, contact ground point 9 now.
Ground point 9, American 28.
American 28 ground at Kilo, join Bravo at Mike Bravo, back to Alpha.
Okay, at Kilo, Mike Bravo, back to Alpha, American 28.
Alaska 671, 10704, 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Airport takeoff, 4 left, Alaska
7 cross 3 left at Kilo, monitor 791.
4 left, line up and away.
I cross 3 left at Kilo, 921, JetBlue 1650.
479, cross runway 3 left at Kilo, monitor 921, good day.
All right, JetBlue 320, have a good day, sir.
Kilo, quarter 9, have a good day, left. Alright, 199 left.
Kennedy, find Alpha Golf, what altitude are you showing us at now?
400 with altimeter 3025.
Alpha,
3025, 400, Alpha Golf.
There 5539, good morning, it'll be 4 left, taxi left on Alpha, and hold short of Kilo Fox.
Alaska 460, helicopter traffic will be right to left along the shoreline, level 400.
Alright, Alaska 460, we'll keep an eye out.
Endeavor 3464, where are you parking this morning?
Endeavor 5535, join Golf, short of 4 left.
Golf, short of 4 left, Endeavor 5535.
Endeavor 3464, where are you parking?
Sir,
Runway 4 left,
cleared in via Hotel Bravo 49.
Thank you.
4 left, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 116.
JetBlue 1206 over Zito.
JetBlue 1206, Kennedy, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 4 right, JetBlue 1206.
Alaska 671, contact departure.
Routine departure, Alaska 671, good day.
JetBlue 219, Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 4 left, JetBlue 219.
Endeavor 5539 at Kilo Golf, join Bravo, then cross 3 left at Kilo.
Kilo Golf, join Bravo, and then cross 31 left at Kilo, Endeavor 5539. Ground up 25 536, ground Hotel Bravo, with information hotel.
ILS 4 right.
That's 2536, good morning.
3399,
It'll be runway 4 left, follow Alaska, short of Juliet for now.
4 right, clear to land, everything.
4 left, we'll follow the Alaska 4 left, short of Juliet.
JFK 19, 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 4 left, JetBlue 219.
779er, short of
Delta
Delta
116, hold
Alpha,
departure.
Delta Alpha, with
Good departure, JetBlue 116, and a good day.
779, good morning, runway 4 left, taxi right Alpha, short of Juliet.
4 left, right Alpha, short of Juliet, JetBlue 779.
5 Alpha Golf, would you like higher?
We'll take higher for Alpha Golf, thanks.
5 Alpha Golf, clear in the Bravo at below 1,000.
Follow Alaska all the way, cross through on left, monitor the tower, 1191, good day.
Okay, well, Alaska, cross the runway, and 1101.
Yeah, it might have reversed those numbers, Delta 2536.
All right, thanks, sir. Ground Alaska 1399, we've got Hotel Papa Victor.
Alaska 1399, good morning, and it's going to be runway 4 left. For now, taxi left on Alpha, and hold short of Tango Alpha.
Cross 4 left, left Alpha,
Short Tango Alpha, plan of 4
Cross
left.
4 left, left Alpha, monitor point 9, Air 5535.
Endeavor 5539, follow the Delta 717 left to right.
Cross
Through on left, 19-1.
Okay, stand the turn, JetBlue 219.
Delta in sight, we'll cross 31 left, and over the tower, Endeavor 6539.
JetBlue 219, contact unit departure, goodbye.
Departure, goodbye, JetBlue 219.
Caribbean 10, wind 1004 at 4, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 4 left, Caribbean 10.
Indy Tower Delta 1723, 6 outside Ebby on the, about to intercept final for the ILS 4 right.
Delta 1723, Kennedy, runway 4 right, select land, wind 0904.
Little land 4 right, Delta 1723.
Alaska 460, hold short of Yankee, advise your gate number.
Hold short of Yankee, Alaska 460, we're going to gate 5.
Ooh, gate 5. Okay. So they have a closure, which makes us go the long way here. So I'll make a left on Yankee and hold short of taxiway Gulf, Alaska 460.
Alaska 460, we'll go left on Yankee and hold short of Gulf.
And Alaska 460, do me a favor, if it changes at any point,
we're parking Bravo 51,
the closure,
Thank you.
If the gate changes at any point, advise us as soon as able, because anything south of like
Tango Alpha, join Bravo, then hold short of
gate number 7 has to come via your traditional way. If not, we'll have to go the long way around for anything up to like number 5.
Morning, Ground American 2475.
Okay, there's no way to go up like Alpha over to Victor?
Yeah, there's no way.
Okay. I'll call our
2475, good morning, it'll be 4 left,
Delta
taxi left on Bravo,
2841, Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up and wing.
Left away 4 left, left to Bravo,
Caribbean 10, contact
2475.
Roger, Caribbean 10.
Tower JetBlue 354, ILS 4 right.
American 28, you're going in November, Charlie
JetBlue 6, Foxtrot, hold short of 4 left.
American 28.
Short 4 left, JetBlue 6.
JetBlue 354, Kennedy, wind calm, 4 right, set to land.
Clear to land, 4 right, JetBlue 354.
5 Alpha Golf, going on your own, or
Kilo, monitor the tower, 19-1, good day.
We'll go on our own.
Kilo, 19.1, greetings, JetBlue 7.
5 Alpha Golf, no, up to you, whatever you want.
No, we'll go on our own for Alpha Golf, thank you.
5 Alpha Golf, radar service terminus, Bogey 5, frequency change approved, goodbye.
All right, thanks very much for the help, appreciate it, Alpha Golf.
Alaska 460, Golf, short of 4 left.
Gulf, short of 4 left, Alaska 460.
Delta 2841, wind calm, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 4 left, that's 2841.
American 852, Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up and wing.
Fly away 4 left, American 852.
83 Kennedy, right Alpha, short Juliet, 4 left.
Alpha short of Juliet, 4 left, JetBlue 28.
JetBlue 6, we might be a Gulf entry.
Roger.
Ground JetBlue 2637 coming out Delta with Hotel.
2637 Kennedy, 4 left, taxi right Alpha, short of Juliet.
4 left, right Alpha, hold short Juliet, JetBlue 2637.
Alaska 460, confirmed gate 5.
Alaska 460, traffic is
2883, give way to Alaska.
Left Alpha, hold short of
Give way to
Juliet.
Alaska, Golf 28.
Hey, cross 4 left, left on Alpha, hold short of Juliet, Alaska 460.
Triple 06, cross 4 left, left Alpha if you need it.
Triple 1206, data cross 4 left, Roger.
Number 3399, Yankee Golf, short of 4 left.
Yankee Golf, short of 4 left, Never
75, change of plans. Taxi Mike Bravo on the runway 13 right, then right on Kilo.
Switch on departure, Delta 2840.
All right, via Mike Bravo, then on to 13 right, and we'll exit at Kilo.
You'll make the right at Kilo to go down to 4 left.
Okay, and then right turn at Kilo to 4 left.
Alaska 460, Monitor 49, they're going to have to reach
Ground JetBlue 885 has hotel coming out Delta Alpha.
Triple 885, Candy, follow the company Airbus to runway and hold short of Juliet 4 left.
All right, JetBlue 885 behind company Airbus 4 left, hold short of Juliet.
Alaska 1399, follow the airplane ahead of you onto runway 13 right, hold short of Kilo.
Wind calm, runway 4 left, clear
On
for
the 13 right, hold
American 52, clear for takeoff.
1634, Kennedy, 4 left, line up and wait.
Is off, runway
4 left, line up and wait, JetBlue 1634.
460, good morning, Kilo, join Bravo, and then at Lima Alpha back to Alpha.
Yankee Delta 1723, transmission is coming in 2x5. Alpha, you said?
Kilo, you're going to go to Bravo. You're going to take the parallel taxiway in the same direction, and then at Lima Alpha, go back to Alpha.
1723, any better on this transmitter?
No, it's really man, both of them are really staticky. Alpha and then leave it Alpha left, of course.
Triple 1634, wind calm, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff,
2475 on Kilo, you can Terra 19, have a nice day.
On Kilo 191, take care.
Triple 557, Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, 508, JetBlue 550.
Delta 1723, left on Yankee, what's your gate number?
Good morning.
Yankee going to Bravo 39, Delta 1723, that seems much better.
From left, hold short of Juliet.
Delta 1723, Roger, Yankee and Juliet, hold short of 4 left, thank you.
Yankee, Juliet, short 4 left, Delta 1723.
American 852, contact departure, bye.
American 852, good day.
2883, cross through left at Kilo, sequence the American 73.
And that was 5208, Kennedy, wind calm, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Cross 3 1 Kilo behind the American and 19 JetBlue 2883.
Triple 557, wind calm, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
6102, Albany, 4 left, it'll just be a minute left, way back.
Okay.
Alaska 479, Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, left, 430.
Japan Super Tug. I'm sorry, where do you need to go, sir? That was broken up. You received via Romeo and Bravo.
Triple 1634, center up departure.
JetBlue 1634.
99, follow the first JetBlue left to right, towers on, 1191, good day.
191 behind the JetBlue about the end of the runway there. 1399, take care.
3 Hotel Bravo, short of Alpha.
Air 53, good morning, you'll be runway 4 left, hold short of Alpha for your sequence.
Short of Alpha.
Triple 354, hold short of 4 left,
cross 3 left at Kilo, as you cross, follow the Alaska Airlines from the right, towers on 191, good day.
Cross 31 left, Kilo, follow Alaska, JetBlue 2637.
Alaska 479, wind calm, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 4 left, Alaska 479.
Triple 557, just start the right turn.
Follow the JetBlue 190 coming from left, hold short of Juliet.
Alright, set the right hand as soon as able and departure to JetBlue. Good morning, JetBlue 751, Delta with information.
751, good morning, right off, short of Juliet, 4 left.
Alpha, short of Juliet, 4
Delta 2536, Kennedy, 4 left, line up and wait.
Line wait, 4 left, Delta 2536.
JetBlue 6102, they said 8:15 at the earliest. So continue Kilo, cross through left and turn right on Kilo 4.
Right, put across 4 left, Juliet, right, Bravo, Delta 1723.
I'll give you a heads up if anything changes after that. Later, might go up through and left, so I'll just keep you apprised.
Left Alpha.
Okay.
Cross 4 left at Golf, left Alpha, Never 3399.
JetBlue 354, cross 4 left at Fox, where do you park?
Cross 4 left at Fox for JetBlue 354, Delta Alpha.
JetBlue 85, give way to the
Bravo,
RJ,
Monitor,
Hotel Bravo,
JetBlue
please.
354.
JetBlue 885, we'll give way to the RJ here at Hotel Bravo.
You happen to know your gate number yet?
Sure, you can taxi now, Alpha, and hold short of Juliet.
Charlie 6 here, hold short of Juliet and monitor ground control on 219. They'll have to give you the rest of the way. They're dealing with some closures.
All right, so we'll hold short of Juliet, monitor ground there, Endeavor 3399.
Delta 1723, did they assign their entry point?
Not quite, about to call now, Delta 1723.
Let's go 479.
Delta 440.
Delta 440.
Yeah, we got a clearance for the SCORE departure off of 31 left Kilo Echo. You guys doing that for Robbinsville departures?
Yeah, we're going to be headed give or take about 15
Bravo
minutes.
and just advise
okay, I was down the question. It wasn't on the 80s yet. All right,
so they can
we'll
coordinate
expect
with
that.
their
Thanks.
traffic. Delta 2536, wind home, runway 4 left,
on 1191, have a nice day.
There 5539, Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, line up and wait, there 5539.
Tower Delta 1723 going to Hotel Bravo.
Kilo cross for
Delta 1723, I'm sorry, what entry point do you have?
Hotel Bravo.
After JetBlue, please.
After JetBlue.
JetBlue 2317, 4 from Eddie.
Cross through left Kilo,
23, 17,
JetBlue 885, cross 21 left at Kilo,
4
and
right, clear to
19
land, JetBlue 2317.
3399, where are you parking this morning?
Charlie 60, Endeavor 3399.
All right, Endeavor 3399, give way to the 73 going in the ramp at Hotel Bravo, and then hold short of Juliet.
Good morning,
Give way to the 73 at Hotel Bravo, then
Chopper
short of
11,
Juliet.
cleared in the Bravo, altimeter 3025.
JetBlue 525.
Request south of the Ridgewood.
525, good morning, right on Alpha, short of Hotel Bravo for 4 left.
Chopper 11, Roger, you're on station already, or if you're not, advise when you're on station.
I'm going to be there within another mile or two.
Right.
Thank you.
Endeavor 5539, wind calm, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
4 left for takeoff, there's 5539.
Delta 779, Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, line up and wait, JetBlue 779.
Delta 2536 can start the right turn and coordinate departure here.
Start your right turn, departure, Delta 2536.
Good morning, JetBlue 1010, that's 4 right.
JetBlue
And highway 42,
Kennedy, wind 090 at wind calm, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Envoy 4256, it'll be runway 4 left, taxi left on Bravo, hold short of Mike Bravo.
Alright, left Bravo,
JetBlue 779, wind calm, 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 4 left, JetBlue 779.
Endeavor 3399, and Kilo join Bravo.
Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Kilo joins Bravo to the ramp, Endeavor 3399.
Endeavor 5539, contact departure.
525, I actually need you ahead of the company. So at Hotel, join Bravo, then cross through left at Kilo.
Good morning, Kennedy, it's Chopper 2 with you, a little ground station there with Chopper 11.
Upper 2 cleared in.
If you want to also Juliet, you're going to see a company pass your left wing, follow them, cross through left.
Endeavor 5208, Fox, Yankee, Golf, hold short of 4 left.
19 left tower.
Fox Yankee Golf, hold short of 4 left, Endeavor 5208.
JIP 6102, when you are released, you can plan with the original clearance. You got the Ranger off 3 left Kilo Echo.
Okay, 31 left Kilo Echo and the Ranger transition, JetBlue 6102.
American 2475, wind calm, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 4 left, American 2475.
JetBlue 2883, Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Envoy 4 left, JetBlue 2883.
JetBlue 779, contact departure, goodbye.
Good day, sir, JetBlue 779.
Ground Alaska 460, we're on the Alpha Bridge by Victor, and Speedbird just cleared the British Airways to push out.
Alaska 460, if he does that, there is literally with that exception, nowhere either one of you could go, so they have to do something else. Every taxiway is closed in both directions, so it's either into the ramp or you're both nose to nose.
All right, I'll talk to Speedbird.
Yes, I know it's not you. We have this situation several times a week, and they don't seem to understand when taxiways are dug up, you can't drive on them.
Okay, I'll talk to Speedbird. Ground FedEx 869, request taxi with hotel.
FedEx 869, good morning. For you, it'll be runway 31 left Kilo Echo. I'll give you the new climb via CPDLC. You can turn left on Charlie and hold for the Delta.
Triple 2883, one
FedEx 869, I copy. 31 left Kilo Echo. We're just going to hold position while we load that.
Triple 23,
while you're sitting there and doing that, just change it to the score 4 Ranger transition.
Score
4 Ranger transition, FedEx 869, thanks.
All right, left turn, short 4 left to Foxtrot, JetBlue 2017.
Alaska 1399, Kennedy 4 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 4 left, Alaska 1399.
Envoy 4256 at Mike Bravo, taxi onto runway 13 right, then right on Kilo.
All right, at Mike Bravo, taxi onto 13 right, then right on Kilo, Envoy 4256.
Ground, good morning, JetBlue 286 coming up on Whiskey Alpha, Hotel.
286 Kennedy, good morning, 4 left, taxi right Alpha, hold short of Juliet.
4 left, right on Alpha, short of Juliet, JetBlue 286.
Car 93, Endor 97, Kennedy Ground.
Ground, you got car 97.
97, Super 3 left from Kilo Echo, please.
And ground, car 97, 3 left from Kilo Echo.
It's like you almost knew this was coming. 97, proceed on 3 left at Kilo Echo.
1399, one home, runway 4 left,
Kilo Echo, car 97.
Takeoff, runway 4 left, Alaska 1399.
Triple 2637, Kennedy 4 left, line up and wait.
Ground, 178, morning.
Good 178.
178, when the Alaska is out of the way, we'd like to eventually stay in the cul-de-sac, but with the tail to the southwest, so facing Victor in the cul-de-sac.
Sure, 178, whatever you need to do is approved once you have the clearance from Alaska there, and call me when you're ready for taxi.
When you're ready for taxi, Super 178, thank you.
And ground, see a vehicle in front of us here on 31, 13 right.
He'll give way to you, sir.
Roger, thanks.
Okay, ground Skywest 4982 with hotel, at hotel, we're ready to taxi.
Skywest 4982, 4 left. Position, cross 4 left, left.
Taxi right Alpha, short of Juliet, please.
4 left, right Alpha, short of Juliet, Skywest 4982. Alright, cross 4 left, we're going to Kilo.
4256 on Kilo, you can monitor the tower on
Roger,
1191.
Alpha, if you need it, straight ahead,
on Kilo, monitor tower, 19-1, I'm with 4256.
5208, cross 4 left.
286 at Fox, give with the
hey,
company
you know your number in there?
At Fox, we'll do it, we got way to the left. Bravo 55, going to be Hotel Bravo entry.
Car 97, stepping out the vehicle.
Thank you, you can monitor ground point 9.
Alpha 9, thanks.
Alaska 1399, contact departure.
1399, have a good one.
Ground Air 5208 on Alpha, going to Bravo 55, Hotel Bravo entry, and it's occupied.
All right, Endeavor 5208, tell them to do all the closures. You need to hold you in the ramp, or it's going to be a significantly long taxi, which I don't really want to do to you.
Okay, well,
Endeavor 5353, Kennedy runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Ground FedEx 869, FMS is loaded, request taxi, runway 31 left.
FedEx 869 Heavy, it'll be runway 31 left, Kilo Echo, as we discussed. Turn left on Charlie, hold short of Delta.
Left on Charlie, hold short Delta, FedEx 869.
Skywest 4982, cross 3 left at Kilo, towers on 1191.
53, 4 left.
Alright, cross 31 left on Kilo and over tower, Skywest 4982.
Hey, ground 5208, they'll take us in on hotel.
I knew they could do it, thanks.
Ooh.
Triple 286, cross runway 3 left by Kilo, monitor tower 1191. Good day.
We'll cross 3 on left at Kilo and over tower 191, JetBlue 286.
JetBlue 1010, hold short of 4 left at Foxtrot.
Short of 4 left, Foxtrot, JetBlue 1010.
Endeavor 5353, 1 column, 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Right, Endeavor 5164, hold up, Bravo, short of Alpha, with...
Lady 5 Kennedy, 4 left, line up and wait.
JetBlue 885, 4 left, line up
Follow the JetBlue 190 from the left across 31 left.
Contact departure.
4 left, follow JetBlue, cross 31 left, and then 31.
Stop report,
Scoot 178, I assume they're going to push you back into Victor now since you're going the opposite direction.
Chopper 4, Kennedy, altimeter 3026.
178. Our understanding was that we were going to push into the cul-de-sac, so with the tail down towards gate 3, facing Victor.
That works. I just want to make sure they don't leave you on Alpha facing that direction because there's nowhere to go. So as long as you're in the alleyway, you can make a left turn out of the ramp. That's fine.
Okay, we'll make sure that's what they do.
JetBlue 1105, Fox Alpha with hotel.
JetBlue 1105, good morning. 4 left, stand by. Call you back in the morning.
All right, stand by.
Double 1010, cross 4 left. What are you parked?
Cross 4 left, we 827.
Thank you, 97.
Right, Bravo. Monitor for 91010 here.
Right, Bravo, 491010.
Air 5353, contact departure.
Departure was in at 5353. And, ground, good morning, American
85, 1 column, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
JetBlue 885, 4 left, clear for takeoff.
JetBlue 525, Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, line up and wait, JetBlue 525.
JetBlue 1105, runway 4 left, taxi right Alpha, hold short of Juliet.
Alpha short of Juliet, going to 4 left, JetBlue 1105.
American 1444, Kennedy ground, runway 3 left, intersection, Kilo Echo, taxi left Bravo, hold short of November.
3 left, Kilo Echo, Bravo, short November, American 1444.
Good morning, Channel Freight 1050, look
India 2113 heavy, push, India. GPS 2113 heavy, Kennedy ground, push your discretion onto Sierra, advise
Channel Freight 1050 heavy, Kennedy, 1 column, runway 4
right,
left,
Sierra, will advise
all right, that's 290, Channel Freight 1050.
FedEx 869 heavy, cross runway 13 left on Delta, left turn Alpha, and hold short of Juliet.
FedEx 869, cross your 1 right at Delta, left turn
column,
Alpha, hold short
takeoff.
Juliet.
Clear for takeoff, 4 left, JetBlue 525.
JetBlue 751, Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up and
monitor
wait.
tower, 119.1, have a good day.
191, good afternoon, before.
JetBlue 286, if you're still with me, monitor tower, 19.1.
Step 2925, we're at Mike Alpha with India.
JetBlue 885, over departure, good day.
Delta 2925, Kennedy ground, and runway 3 left, intersection, Kilo Echo. Taxi right Alpha, hold short of Mike Bravo.
Chopper 211, Chopper 4 is joining you guys here from the west.
Right turn Alpha, short of Mike Bravo, and takeoff Delta 2925.
And that's just for 50.
Hey, Tower, good morning, Dito 7 with India.
Ground, good morning, JetBlue 1701 is at
DH7, squawk 03.
JetBlue 1701, Kennedy ground,
into the Bravo
runway 3 left, intersection, Kilo Echo, wait for follow FedEx 76 on the left, hold short of Juliet.
DH07 radar over Governors, 900, altimeter 3026,
Kilo Fox, India. Full landing, sir, DH07.
From altimeter.
Delta 2598, Kilo Fox with India.
JetBlue 751, wind
098, Kennedy ground, runway 3 left, intersection, Kilo Echo, taxi right Alpha, hold short of Mike Bravo.
JetBlue 525, contact departure.
Departure, good day, JetBlue 525.
DH07,
31 left, Kilo Echo, right Alpha, short of Mike Bravo, Delta 2598.
From
JetBlue 1105, cross runway 3 left on Kilo,
DH07.
119.1, good day.
91 cross, 31 left, Kilo, JetBlue 1105.
Kennedy 4 left, line up and wait.
1444, continue on
Alright, line up
Bravo.
and wait, 4 left, on wait 30. 4656, request the altimeter setting.
Kennedy ground, Delta 3026. Hotel requesting Kilo Golf.
Ground, good morning, Red Express 971 Heavy, approaching taxi Charlie and Whiskey.
Delta 7, Kennedy ground, proceed right Alpha at Kilo, join Bravo, taxi, and proceed to the ramp.
Right Alpha at Kilo, join Bravo, Delta Tug 7.
American 1444, Kilo Golf, give way to the opposite direction, Delta, under tow.
Alright, Kilo Golf, give way to Delta, under tow, American 1444.
World Express 971 Heavy, Kennedy ground, say again.
Good morning, sir. We are approaching taxiway Charlie. We are actually on Whiskey.
World Express 971 Heavy, Kennedy ground, roger, runway 4 left. Cross runway 13 left there, Whiskey, left turn Alpha, hold short of Juliet.
84 left for us, and cross 12 left, Whiskey, left turn Alpha, and hold Juliet. World Express 971.
Runway 42, 56, wind home, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
4 left, clear for takeoff.
Thank you very much.
56.
And for the new stop by the reservoir, your helicopter traffic's approaching from Prospect at 1,000 field. They have you inside.
Delta Tug 7, affirmative. At Kilo, transition to Bravo. There's an Alpha closure, and then continue Bravo to the right.
4982, Kennedy runway 4 left.
They will give way to you.
4 left, front of the way. Unfortunately, Tower Scout is 4982. We're going to need to get back in line here. We've got to address the situation.
Good morning, Alamico 405 from Hotel.
Scout 4982, roger, I'll taxi you somewhere from that.
You want us to hold short of 4 left then?
No, you're at the departure point. I'm going to move you back around and put you in the pad here.
Wait for and follow JetBlue from the left. Hold short of Juliet.
751 over tower, departure.
Okay, runway 31 left of Kilo Echo.
Double 751 over to departure.
Our left and hold short Juliet. That'll make it go 405.
Ground American 1, information India, November Charlie.
American 1, Kennedy ground, runway 4 left, taxi left.
West
Bravo, hold short of November.
make a left turn at Kilo 2 and taxi into the pad.
That's on Kilo 2 into the pad, Scout 4982.
Double 286, 4 left, line up and away. That traffic is taxiing off the runway.
FedEx 869,
runway 4 left, line up and away.
Kilo join Bravo and monitor tower.
JetBlue 1105, give way to the Embraer. That'll be exiting the runway at Kilo 2.
Alright, we visual with the Embraer. We'll give way. JetBlue 1105.
At Kilo Echo, follow the opposite direction. FedEx and monitor tower. 119.
Departure. You have a wonderful day off by 32.
Kilo Echo, follow FedEx and over 239.
Sorry, just we're going to open new choppers there. Let's take it to the details.
Tower 123.9 for you.
Having approved as requested, you could cross both the 31s, remain north of the 4s.
Thanks, Chris.
Tower freight 1050, Foxtrot Bravo, vacate.
Good, you heavy, left turn, Fox Alpha, hold short of Yankee.
Left turn, Foxtrot Alpha, hold short of Yankee, Tower freight 1050.
Left intersection, Kilo Echo, taxi via Sierra, right Bravo, hold short of November.
Kennedy chopper 2, I'd like to bring it up to
31 left, Kilo Echo, Sierra, right on Bravo, hold short of November, EPS.
Chopper 2, Roger, approved as requested, and you got the fire traffic requirement. You guys have a helicopter heading southeastbound towards the field 900.
178 Heavy, Kennedy ground, runway 4 left, taxi left, Alpha, at Tango Alpha, transition to Bravo, hold short of November.
JetBlue 286, one home, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
4 left, clear for takeoff. JetBlue 286.
Alpha, Tango Alpha, transition to Bravo, hold short of November.
Code 2925, turn left, Mike Bravo, left on Bravo.
In there, 5164, Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
2 left, Bravo, that's
2598, follow company
heavy, taxi, Foxtrot, hold short of 4 left.
2598.
Foxtrot, hold short of 4 left, Channel freight 1050.
Ground, 440, Kilo Fox, with Indian. 3, runway 4 right, clear to line.
Delta 440, Kennedy ground, runway 3 left, intersection, Kilo Echo, taxi right Alpha, hold short of Mike Bravo.
Right Alpha, short of Mike Bravo, Delta 440.
American Super Tug, Kennedy ground, and taxi right Alpha, left Sierra, into the ramp. American Super Tug, Kennedy ground. JetBlue 1701, continue straight ahead, Kilo, right turn Bravo, follow the opposite direction American, and monitor tower 123.9 Ergoday.
Follow ahead, make a right turn on Bravo, follow the opposite direction American at Kilo Echo, Madison
JetBlue 286, contact departure back.
Departure, see you later, JetBlue 282, holding short of Delta.
5164,
holding short of Alpha.
4 left, clear for takeoff.
4 is a takeoff, I'm going to see 124.
JetBlue 1105, Kennedy 4 left, line up and wait, then have traffic cross on field.
Wait, 4 left, JetBlue 1105.
Super Tug, Kennedy ground, how do you hear?
I hear you loud and clear. I'd like to position from November Charlie to Sierra Delta.
American Super Tug, proceed right Alpha, left Sierra, give way to the opposite direction, British Airways.
JetBlue 2802,
Juliet.
Right Alpha, Juliet, JetBlue
frequency change is approved.
Thank you, Chris. See you in a bit.
The beast calling me GQ.
I don't know, GQ's got a nice, he's good. Sorry, call him Chef.
Ground Endeavor 3474, is that Hotel Bravo?
It's on the right 1050 heavy, traffic is holding in position, cross 4 left Alpha, hold short of Juliet.
Endeavor 3474, Kennedy ground.
Cross 4 left, via Fox Charter, then turn left, turn Alpha, hold short of Juliet, channel freight 1050.
And hold short of Juliet.
Tower 5264, ILS 4 right.
Endeavor 5164, over to New York departure by.
Endeavor 5164.
Endeavor 5264, Kennedy, wind 0904, runway 4 right, clear to line.
JetBlue 1533, Kennedy ground, runway 4 left, taxi right Alpha, hold short of Juliet.
Alpha short Juliet, JetBlue 1533.
You're trying to flight 1050 heavy, left Alpha here in contact 121.9er.
Left to turn Alpha, 121.9, channel freight 1050. Good day.
Good day. JetBlue 1105, thank you. Wind calm, runway 4 left.
Good morning, channel freight 1050, left turn Alpha,
hold
hold
short
Juliet.
1105.
Channel freight 1050, heavy, Kennedy ground, roger, hold short of Juliet.
Hold short Juliet, channel freight 1050.
Delta 2925, hold short of Kilo Echo, and monitor tower 123.9er. Delta 2598, monitor tower 123.9er.
239,
Delta 23 Echo heavy, taxi left, Fox Alpha, hold short of Yankee.
Left, Fox Alpha, hold short of Yankee. Right now it's 13 Echo.
Air Mexico 405, continue taxiing straight ahead, Kilo, cross through on left, right turn on Kilo 4.
Okay, continue.
3480 Kennedy, runway 4 right, clear to line, caution we terminal for last depart. Correction, the last arrival was heavy 330.
Roger that, exactly land 4 right.
Air Mexico 405, monitor tower 123.9er.
239, Air Mexico 405, thank you.
JetBlue 6102, contact tower 123.9er.
539, JetBlue 6102.
North Express 971 heavy, taxi straight ahead, Kilo cross 31 left, and on the other side, monitor tower 119.1.
6264, you need 190 to
Okay, this is North Express 971 heavy, continue straight ahead to Kilo cross the runway 31 left and monitor 119 on the other side.
Morning ground, Delta 2288, Kilo Fox, short of Alpha, taxi with India.
Kilo Fox, say the call sign?
That's a Delta 2288.
Delta 2288, Kennedy ground, runway 3 on left, intersection, Kilo Echo, taxi right Alpha, hold short of Mike Bravo.
Departure, bye.
Right on Alpha, hold short of Mike Bravo for 31 left, Kilo Echo, 2288.
Reynolds 13 Echo heavy, what's your gate number? What is your gate number?
Delta 2822, Kennedy ground, runway 4 left, taxi right Alpha, hold short of Mike Bravo.
We all know you're going to Terminal 1. Taxi via Foxtrot, hold short of 4 left.
And Delta 2822, disregard, hold short of Alpha, I'll get you over here shortly.
Ground Endeavor 3474, you
Delta 1504, Kennedy, wind calm, runway 4 right, clear to line.
Endeavor 3474, cross runway 31 left on Kilo, right turn Kilo 4, and monitor tower 123.9.
Okay, cross runway 31 left at Kilo, right on Kilo 4, monitor 23.9, Endeavor 3474, thank you.
Freight 1050, hold short Juliet.
Roger. American 1, continue on Bravo, hold short of Lima.
We're ready to hold short of Lima, American 1.
GPS 2113, Kennedy, runway 4 left, hold short of Lima.
Hold short of Lima, American GPS 2131.
Reynolds 13 Echo heavy,
continue on Bravo, hold short of Lima.
Alpha, hold short of Juliet.
Beaver 178 heavy, continue on Bravo, hold short of Lima.
Bravo, short Lima, speed at 178.
Delta 440, follow the British Airways from your right onto Bravo, hold short of Lima.
All British, hold short of Lima on Bravo, Delta 440.
Level 3480, hold short of 4 left,
Foxtrot, short Alpha,
Alright, JetBlue 1504, can we sidestep 4 left?
JetBlue 1504, Foxtrot, short runway 4 left, slow down, traffic in position.
1731 with India.
JetBlue 1731, runway 4 left, give way to
Reynolds 1, 3 heavy, left Alpha, keep moving, monitor point 9.
Alpha, short Juliet, short 4 left, on way to traffic here, JetBlue 1731.
Sky was 4982, wind calm, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Let's take a 4 left, Sky was 4982.
Tower, JetBlue 1678.
I expect delays departure.
And ground, Delta 439, short of Kilo Golf, India.
Tower, JetBlue 1678.
Delta 439, Kennedy ground, Roger,
1678, Kennedy, wind calm, runway 4 right.
Short of Alpha, Delta 439.
Anyone else calling taxi?
1678.
Delta 2288, wondering if we should expect any delays.
Delta 2288, negative, this is in trail spacing and runway.
No, 5264, Yankee Golf, short of 4 left.
Yankee Golf, short 4 left, 5364.
Echo Alpha, we already know our position and it's now number 9.
Reynolds 13 Echo Kennedy ground, Roger, hold short of Juliet.
Roger, hold short Juliet 13 Echo.
American 1, continue straight ahead, Bravo, right turn, Kilo cross 31 left,
Got a
and monitor tower, 119.1.
Departure, CS. Alright, Bravo, cross 31 left to Kilo, and 19.1.
Oh, yeah, I didn't give you
GPS
that.
2113, follow the American ahead, cross 31 left on Kilo, and then a right turn on Kilo 4.
Kilo 4, follow November 5142 on the ILS 4. Sorry, 4 right.
No, 5142, Kennedy, wind calm, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 4 right, November 5142.
UPS 2113.
World Express 971 heavy, Kennedy, 4 left, line up
Speaker 178 heavy, cross runway 31 left.
World Express 971 heavy.
UPS 2113, and you're going to cross runway 31 left on Kilo.
Cross 31 left on Kilo, UPS 2113 heavy, we expect 4 left.
Negative, you're going to expect 31 left on Kilo.
Alright, so can you taxi down to Yankee Alpha, Yankee Alpha, and then turn Bravo? There, 5264, cross 4 left here at Golf, and join Alpha, where do you park?
Cross 4 left, join Alpha, we're going to 2 o'clock.
Alright, hold short of taxiway Juliet.
Short of Juliet,
Number 3480, give way to the taxiing aircraft on the runway, and then cross 4 left at Foxtrot. What's your gate number? Alright. Turn left here and hold short of Golf, stay with me.
Kilo Echo, let's take out Delta 2925.
Delta 2598, Kennedy travel, and deal left to Kilo Echo, line up and wing.
0 on left, Kilo Echo, line up way, till 2598.
And there, 5264, hold short of hotel.
Southern Hotel, 264.
And there, 5264, stay with me, okay?
With you.
Kennedy Tower, good morning, Qatar 703, have you established localizer 04?
Qatar 703, heavy, Kennedy, wind calm, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Left 4 right, Qatar 703, heavy and any speed restriction?
Yeah, whatever was assigned by nearest approach. Did you have enough answers?
Roger, maintain. 117.
Well, Express 971 heavy, wind calm, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 4 left, World Express 971 heavy.
2925, contact me at departure.
Order departure, Delta 2925.
Driver 3474, can I move up? Get as close to him as possible. We're going to put more planes behind you.
backing up traffic. So just monitor there, they're going to reach out. For 3480 short of Gulf, monitor for them. They're going to reach out when they can chase you around the corner.
Hold short of runway 01 left.
Hold short for 1 left.
Couple of 1678, Foxtrot, cross 4 left. Let me know the gate number when you get it.
Foxtrot, cross 4 left, going 11, yes,
Roger, either straight ahead or left alpha if you need it on the other side. Let me know if it's Gulf at any point.
Sorry, it's actually gate.
No problem, then the right Bravo.
Right Bravo,
Well, Express 971 Heavy, contact departure goodbye.
Departure 971 Heavy.
Tower Calcutta 703, just to confirm, can you vacate via taxiway Echo?
Every exit point is available for you, Tower 703 Heavy.
Thank you.
Tower, good morning, Air 5185, 4 right.
Air 5185 Kennedy, Coastal Terminals, your intro to Heavy A350, they're 5.5 miles ahead, 1 calm, 4 right, that's all right.
Brilliant, 4 right, Air 5185.
Guys, 3682 for 4 right.
That was 3682 Kennedy, 1 calm, 4 right, that's all right.
Runway 4 right, clear to land, 3682.
Right, no problem.
Hey, firm, if it's anything above 15, turn right on Bravo.
The 2598, contact me at departure.
2598, have a good weekend.
I'm all final now.
We have a side,
5185, caution wait turbulence, maintain visual separation with that traffic.
Yeah, roger that, and we'll maintain visual separation. Which way to land, 5185?
5185, that's on land on 4 right.
Go land 4 right, there, 5185.
There, 5142, Fox Bravo, hold short of 4 left.
Fox Bravo, hold short of 4 left, Endeavor 142. Okay, so we'll just hang up here until we know, and then let us know when we call the line.
76102, copy.
JHL 7, departure from the Ramsat zone list, cleared upbound here as requested, altimeter 3026 eastbound, alright? And just remain north of the 4s, you can cross the 31s, your discretion.
Good morning, JetBlue 990 is with you, about 3 out of Zedel, inbound.
JetBlue 990, Kennedy, 1 calm, runway 4 right, clear to land.
4 right, clear to land, JetBlue 990.
American 1, Kennedy, 4 left, line of Kennedy.
Good morning, American 1, line of away 4 left.
5142, traffic in position, cross 4 left, what's your gate number?
Bravo 46.
5142, roger, cross 4 left, and taxi via Delta Bravo, hold short of 31 right.
So keep me advised.
Okay, let's go.
Qatari 703 Heavy, Foxtrot Bravo, hold short of 4 left.
Continue Foxtrot Bravo, hold short of 04 left, Qatari 703 Heavy.
There, 5142, hold short of 31 right at Delta Bravo. American 1, wind 050 at 3, runway 4 left, straight down.
American 1, straight up, forward.
Detail 7 and use choppers are still by the reservoir, 3 others.
Copy that, we're going to head direct to the Fox, we'll maintain the bit for detail 7. Tower Endeavor 5133, iOS 4 right.
Endeavor 5133, Kennedy, 1 calm, 4 right, clear to land.
Runway 4 right, clear to land, Endeavor 5133.
And DHL 7, caution wait turbulence with the departure of runway 31 left heading towards the north. Just see direct prospect from there at 3.
Okay, copy that. So you didn't have anything going on.
2102, hold short of Gulf.
Starting Gulf.
New Choppers, the helicopter DHL is heading westbound towards Prospect at 1,000. Spirit 178 Heavy Kennedy, runway 4 left, landing in wing.
Runway 4 left, Spirit 178 Heavy. Okay, down there, 419, I went 4 right.
Endeavor 5419 Kennedy, wind calm, runway 4 right, clear to land.
To land 4 right, Endeavor 5419.
Endeavor 5185, hold short of 4 left.
Hold short of 4 left.
Endeavor 5142, cross 31 right, attached to the Delta Bravo, left on Alpha.
3474, runway 2 left, kilo, clear to takeoff. UCS 2113 Heavy Kennedy Tower.
Good.
UCS 2113 Heavy, line up and rate runway 31 left, kilo, echo.
UPS 2113 Heavy, line up runway 31 left, kilo, echo.
Left 5142, hold short of taxiway Juliet and monitor 121.9.
American 1.
American 1 from your departure.
See it.
Number 3474, contacting your departure.
Over departure, number 34.
Setting off 4 left, Spirit 178 Heavy.
DHL 7 Caution Way Terminals, all of audio arrivals overhead descended to 2000. Cover 3682, hold short of Yankee.
That's our Yankee, so 6682.
Cover 2802 Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up in wing, Caution Way Terminals, with the departing 74.
Runway 4 left, line up on Triple 2802.
UPS 2113 Heavy, runway 2 left, that kilo, echo, clear for takeoff.
I'll take 31 left, kilo, echo, UPS 2113 Heavy.
Delta 440 Kennedy Tower, crossing the turbulence, runway 2 left, kilo, echo, line up and wait.
31 left, kilo, echo, line up, way down 440.
85 Roger, make a right on taxiway, correction, left on Alpha and hold short of Juliet.
Left Alpha for Juliet.
Type 703 Heavy, cross 31 right at taxiway Delta Bravo. Correction, at Foxtrot Bravo, taxi Delta Bravo, hold short of runway 31 right.
Cross the runway via Foxtrot Bravo, then continue on Delta Bravo, hold short 31 right, goodbye, 703 Heavy.
DHL 7 traffic, 11 o'clock, and 2.5 miles heading northeastbound, indicating 900, type is on there. DHL 7, phone north on 2785, let them know you see that drop. Cover 3682, hold short of 4 left.
What's our left, guys? 3682.
Dublin 990, hold short of 4 left. Speedbird 178 Heavy, contact departure.
Departure, Speedbird 178 Heavy, delay.
Dublin 990, hold short of 4 left.
298, hold short of 4 left and 5.
Number 5185, hold short of 4.
Tower, good morning, JetBlue 1502 over detail ILS 4 right.
1502 Kennedy, 1060, wind calm, runway 4 right, clear.
Copy, all clear to land 4 right, JetBlue 1502.
802, wind calm, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
4 left, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 2002.
JetBlue 1533, Kennedy 4 left, land at runway.
508, 4 left, JetBlue 1533.
Service 703 Heavy, what's your gate number?
Gate number 6, guys. 7 gate.
Understood, thank you. There, 5133, hold short of Yankee.
Hold short of Yankee, Everett headcount 36.
31, 31 left, Kilo goes, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Delta 440.
Delta 2288, Heavy travel with 31 left, Kilo go, line of wing.
Marco Wing 31 left, Kilo Echo, Delta 2288.
The code 5999.
JetBlue 1533, one pound, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 4 left, JetBlue 1533.
There, 5133, will you be able to use Yankee in front of you, or you need more room? There, 5133, join Yankee and hold short of Golf.
Short of Golf.
Tower JetBlue 2802, you want departure?
Okay, firm, 35 minutes back.
Alright, 35 minutes, yeah.
1424, switching 4 right.
JetBlue 1731, Kennedy, 4 left, land at runway.
4 left, 5 point, JetBlue 1731.
JetBlue 1424, Kennedy, runway 4 right, clear to land, one time.
Clear to land 4 right, JetBlue 1424.
In there, 5185, continue on Alpha, hold short of Juliet and monitor 1219. In there, 5419, follow the company 900 there, hold short of Golf. JetBlue 1731, one calm, 4 left, clear for takeoff.
4 left, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 1731. JetBlue 1533 over departure.
35 minutes here.
2288, runway 21 left, Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff.
Delta 2288, clear for takeoff, 31 left, Kilo Echo.
Delta 5023, Heavy travel with 31 left, Kilo Echo, line of wing.
31 Kilo Echo, line of wing.
133, hold short of 4 left, dash.
Okay, hold short of 4 left, dash off. 55 back again.
Tower 703 Heavy, cross 31 right at Delta Bravo, you have to go left. Left turn onto taxiway Alpha and monitor point 9. There's a closure on Alpha that makes you go this long way. Left Alpha.
Let's also on Delta Bravo and make a left turn on Alpha and point that down 1219. Sorry, 703.
Endeavor 5133, what's your gate number?
Yeah.
Endeavor 5133, what's your gate number?
67.
Alright, so 4 left at Golf, there's traffic in position, make a left turn on Alpha, hold short of Juliet.
Cross runway 4 left at Golf, control, left on Alpha, short of Juliet.
Tower 3682, cross 4 left, left Alpha, hold short of Juliet.
Cross 4 left, left Alpha, hold short of Juliet, 36.
Dublin 990, cross 4 left.
Down on the core, cross 4 left.
1533 from New Departure. Dublin 1533, New Departure.
Go on depart.
Left 5419, Golf, hold short of 4 left.
31.
Left 5431. Dublin 1502, stay here on your last, Fox Alpha, hold short of Yankees, you can.
Foxtrot Alpha, hold short of Yankee for JetBlue 1502.
Call 219 for the ICL.
Alpha 1362 Heavy, outside Heavy.
There, 5419, cross 4 left here at Golf, left out.
Left 4 left Golf, left out.
There, 5419, what's your gate number?
Delta Bravo.
Alright, can you talk to them and see if they can take you in either at Golf or Hotel, left Alpha, and I'm going to come in. Delta 3682, give way to the CRJ coming across. Thank you. Monitor point 9, they're going to have to reach out to you to give you the rest of the way. There's a closure. Delta 1502, join Foxtrot now, short of 4 left.
Alright, Foxtrot, hold short of 4 left, get to 1502.
Delta 2822, thank you. Wind calm, 4 left, left straight.
Good takeoff, 4 left, Delta 20.
Breaker 5999, hold short of Yankee.
Hold short Yankee, breaker 5999.
Qatari 703 heavy, hold short of Juliet.
East now, 600 feet, I'd like to transition South Shore 5 or below over towards Linden.
South of 12, okay, along the shore west, out of below 500 is approved. Course to make 7 call types overhead. If you do that, course 0330.
0330, traffic 12.
Cover 5022, contact me at departure.
Departure, bye-bye.
Radar contact, South 23026.
Traffic 12, 600.
Monitor 12149.
You're landing Linden, right? Traffic 12?
Negative, we're going to be on station vicinity in Linden.
Okay, copy.
Good morning, Emirates 8 Echo Romeo Super, ILS 04 left.
Emirates 8 Echo Romeo Super Kennedy, runway 4 left, clear to land, wind calm.
Clear to land 4 left, Emirates 8 Echo Romeo, thank you.
Delta 2822, contact departure.
Delta 2822, good day.
Delta 1424, taxi left turn on Foxtrot Bravo, left Fox Alpha, hold short of Yankee.
Fox Bravo, Fox Alpha, hold short 4 left at Vegas. Hold short 4 left,
Yes.
Good morning, Jumper 1492 is with you 4 right.
1492, good morning, 4 right, clear to land, wind calm.
Clear to land, 4 right, Jumper 1492.
It's Tarek 1, JetBlue 168, left 4 right.
1502, traffic 4 off the landing, cross 4 left, will you parking?
4 left, crossing and parking on 24.
Alright, right, Bravo, Jumper 1502, monitor ground.
1502, clear to cross 4 left, monitor ground.
I'm sorry, last one, check in the show?
JetBlue 168, left 4 right.
Jumper 168, good morning, number 3, 4 right, clear to land, wind calm.
4 right, clear to land, JetBlue 168, roger.
One time, Devon 5255, 4 right.
55, good morning, number 4, 4 right, clear to land, wind calm.
Clear to land, 4 right, Devon 255.
5999, continue on Foxtrot, hold short of 4 left.
Continue Foxtrot, hold short 4 left,
Jumper 1424, do you know where you're parking this morning?
39, Jumper 1424.
Alright, behind the 170, hold short of 4 left to Fox.
Behind the 170, hold short 4 left.
Delta 1352, continue Fox Alpha on Yankee, hold short of Golf.
Fox Yankee, hold short of Golf, Delta 1352.
Delta 5198, Wilmington, left Kilo Echo, perfect takeoff.
Clear on that Kilo Echo, clear to take left on the
Delta 1664, turn travel with 31 left at Kilo Echo, line up away.
Line up away, 31 left Kilo Echo, Delta 1664.
439 Kennedy, course going turbulence, running 4 left, line of way.
4 left, line up away, Delta 439.
Delta 13, you'll continue Yankee, then Golf, hold short of 4 left, just find out where you're parking today.
Okay, Yankee Golf, it's going to be Bravo 36, Fox Kilo.
Thank you. It's 116, running to respond, traffic 12 o'clock, 1 mile, helicopter 300 feet west 7.
Harry, Golf Golf.
Number 5198, contacting airport departure.
Today, number 5198.
Left on Foxtrot, left on Alpha, monitor current and Okay, that went 1 monitor, Chile 530 heavy for the ILS 04 right.
Chile 530 heavy, good morning, 4 right, wind calm, clear to land.
Chile Tulang, Chile 530 heavy.
Chopper 12, you wanted to, what was it, did you have any special request?
Negative, I'll check out with you when we get over by the VZ.
Copy.
4 left line, please, 2324.
Up to 1664, runway 31 left at Kilo Echo. Perfect takeoff.
Perfect takeoff, runway 31 left, Kilo Echo, go to 1664.
Up to 441, Kennedy Tower, with your electric Kilo Echo line is in wait.
Go to 441 line, runway 31 left, Kilo Echo.
Okay, 5999, cross 4 left at Fox, turn left on Alpha, hold short at Juliet, ground point 9.
Code across 4 west of Foxtrot, left turn Alpha, hold short of Juliet, ground point 9 for JFK.
1492, do you know where you're parking this morning?
Golf entry.
Alright, thank you, 1492. Delta 439, contact departure, have a nice day.
Forward departure, see you, Delta 439.
Delta 5125, about 10 intro, heavy 78, course right terminal, 4 right, clear to land.
Code departure, Delta 1664.
That's 2324, runway 4 left, let's take off.
Let's take off, Delta 2324.
168, Foxtrot, Charlie Yankee.
Short Yankee, W168.
947, good morning, runway 4 left, line away.
Runway 4 left, up 947, point.
And Chile 520, heavy traffic, 12 o'clock, 2 miles, helicopter, westbound, 300 feet.
Chile 520, copy.
Just 1492, you can move up, hold short of 4 left at Fox.
Hold short 4 left at Fox,
1424, cross 4 left, and I'm sorry, where'd you say you were parking? I know you told me.
That's right, that is 9, 1424. Clear cross 4 left.
Thanks, back to the right. Delta 2324, turn right heading 100, contact departure, have a nice day.
100 degrees, going to departure, Delta 2324 today.
Delta 1362, cross 4 left, left Alpha, hold short of Juliet, ground point 9.
Left Alpha, hold short of Juliet, ground point 9, Delta 13.
Sierra 5255, Foxtrot, hold short of Yankee.
Foxtrot, short of Yankee,
1492, just keep the speed up, cross runway 4 left, left Alpha, monitor ground.
Cross runway 4 left at Foxtrot, left on Alpha,
168, where are you parking this morning?
Delta Alpha.
168, Kitty Yankee, then Yankee Alpha, hold short of 4 left.
Yankee Alpha, short of 4 left, JetBlue 168.
Sierra 5255, hold short of 4 left at Fox.
Heading towards the track, 900 feet, radar service terminated for 1200, group change approved.
I got that traffic, I'll come behind clock and switching, have a good day, golf golf.
Zebra 189, are you here?
Switching at 4 left, up 947.
Operator 21, good morning, 4 left, line
4 left, out of way, JetBlue 881.
The 441, contacting its departure.
Delta 441, good day.
JFK 7, helicopter traffic, at 2 o'clock, mile and a half, northbound, McDonald Street has you in sight. Blue 189.
Yes, sir, JetBlue 189.
JetBlue 189, turn right on runway 21 left in line for way to Kilo Echo.
Okay, right on 21 left, to line of 1 Kilo Echo, JetBlue 189.
Delta 592, Kennedy, turn right on Kilo 4.
Right on Kilo 4, Delta 592.
Hold short of Yankee.
Left turn, Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot Yankee, link till 500.
Triple 81, runway 4 left, let's take off.
4 left, 81.
Second 9 from me, Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 4 left, American 978.
Second 947, New York, departure, have a nice day.
Departure to Delta 947.
189, runway 21 left at Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff.
Take off 31 left, Kilo Echo, JetBlue 189. Because westbound, head off to Newark Place.
Triple 11, Cheetah is requested.
JetBlue, thank you.
Triple 11, you do have DHL just north of the bank, 900 feet inbound towards Kennedy.
Looking for traffic here, Triple 11.
Delta 592, runway 21 left at Kilo Echo, line up and wait.
Kilo Echo, line away, Delta 5. Kennedy Tower, traffic call, check out.
South Patrol, copy. Radar service is 7 1200, 60% boost.
South Patrol, thank you. Patrol left on Alpha, Hotel Bravo.
Thank you, you can just monitor ground point 9.
Monitor ground.
Triple 168, cross 4 left, straight ahead on Bravo, monitor ground.
Good cross 4 left, Bravo over the ground, JetBlue 168.
And Charlie 530 heavy, turn left Yankee, right Golf, hold short 4 left at Golf.
Left turn, Yankee, on
Left Yankee, right Golf, hold short 4 left, land Charlie 530.
Left Yankee, right Golf, and hold short, so for left, till 500. Thank you.
Triple 81, contact departure, have a nice day.
Over departure, JetBlue 881.
Second 970, runway 4 left, set to takeoff.
Let's take off 4 left.
Delta 2190, Kennedy, good morning, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 4 left, Delta 2190.
Delta 592, runway 21 left at Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff.
Good luck, Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff, Delta 592.
Delta 2190, runway 4 left, and Tom, set to takeoff.
Good for takeoff, 4 left, Delta 2190.
26311, Kennedy, runway 4 left, line up and wait. American 978, heading 100, contact departure, good day.
100, we'll see you, American 978.
Triple 11, contact New York, 2285, have a good day.
Thank you.
Tower 5165, Foxtrot, hold short of runway 4 left.
S19, Kennedy, altimeter 026.
Delta 2190, turn right 100, contact departure, have a nice day.
100, departure, Delta 2190.
Minus 19, is that where the news copters are? Okay, you have chopper 4 and chopper 12, 14 and 1300 feet working over there now, minus 19.
Quebec Heavy Sandy, runway 4 left, line up and wait. This is 311, contact Park, good day.
Got departure, we'll see you, exit jet 311.
Departure 26 Quebec Heavy, runway 4 left, so takeoff 10704. Departure 1610 Sandy, course 27, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, line up and wait, American 1610.
The 2498 Kennedy, you can turn right on runway 01 left and line up away to Kilo Echo.
Okay, we'll turn right here on the runway, line up and wait, 31 left at Kilo Echo, so 2498. Kennedy, minus 19.
Minus 19?
Yes, ma'am. How high can you get us for our on station?
What do you need on?
If we could get, I guess maybe 15 or 1,000, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's approved, minus 19. The other two currently at 19, I don't know what their restriction is.
Okay, minus 19, okay.
Chopper 2.
Tower Delta 643, just verify for us that it's right turn on Kilo, cleared to cross 31 left, and if you want us on the south side of 31.
So cross for left turn on Jose Juliet, left 5
Thank you, Land 35 is ready. Hold for the Juliet and contact ground point 9 today.
Jose Juliet and contact ground 1.9 on Chile 5
Air 5125, cross 4 left, left Alpha. Do you know where you're parked? Alright, next piece, you can just monitor ground and have a nice day. Virgin 26 Quebec, contact Park. Have a nice day.
bye-bye.
Chopper 4 and Chopper 12, you have TD joining you. He's in the mix of 15.
Alright, Chopper 4 and 2, we got TD there.
Okay, aircraft is across there, Kilo.
643, 131 left, will taxi down to Kilo Echo, line up and wait.
Back 1610, runway 4 left, clear to takeoff.
Clear to takeoff, 4 left, American 1610.
2346 Heavy Tan, good morning, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Line up away, 4 left, Delta 12346 at this point. Kennedy Tower, Metro 26.
Metro 26, you be 69, Bullet Tower 1239.
23.
Been there for a little while. The radar service system, you are leaving Bravo Airspace. Frequency change is approved.
Thank you, we'll keep an eye out. Have a good weekend. Kennedy Tower, Metro 26.
Metro 26, Kennedy Tower, squawk 0325.
0325, looking for parking on the way to South End. For right, let's see the 5 page you hit. Good morning.
You're landing, GHC guys to owners, here now for Chicken Tower at or below 900.
Cleared in at or below 900. Calling shore.
Metro 26, radar contact estimate 3026.
26, Metro 26.
7436.
Delta 643, when we're doing left that Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 31 left, Kilo Echo.
2346, 4 left, clear to takeoff.
Delta 2346, clear for takeoff, 4 left.
Delta 461, cross my presence, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Line up away, 4 left, Delta 461.
5266, land for Witter Kilo Echo, runway 21 left. To 643, contact me with departure.
Push departure Delta 643, good day.
Metro 26, we're departing to Conduit route off the left over the aqueduct. There are 3 helicopters working on station, currently between 12 and 1500 feet.
Got all 3 site, maintain visual separation, that's 26.
26 copies.
Up 461 on a 4 left, wind 005, set takeoff.
4 left, clear takeoff, 7461.
Up 482, Kendra on a 4 left, lock and wait.
Line up and wait, 4 left, up 482, good morning.
Good morning.
Number 5266, runway 21 left at Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff.
Kennedy 519.
519.
Yes, ma'am. Finished on stage, take it back to Ford. We have the west-east traffic in sight, visual 7.
518, Yacht 19, roger.
519.
Up 461, turn right 100, contact departure, have a nice day.
Delta 461 over departure, right turn, good day, sir. Repeat that again.
There's a resource left departing 31 left, Metro 26.
Yeah, I got that departing traffic in sight, maintain visual separation, that's 2.
Copy. Endeavor 5266, helicopter stop at the head on the right as you inside those taxis, contact me at departure.
Okay, over departure, 5266, yeah.
519, there's also regional jet traffic off to the left to find the outer 900 feet.
519 inside, visual 7.
Delta 323, construction, we can look at you like a line up and wait.
Line up and wait, middle left, kilo, so just this week. Also remains in frequency, let's see the 532 hit. Tower, good morning, American 292, score number 2, 4 right.
Back 292, you are correct, sir, wind calm, runway 4 right, clear to land.
4 right, clear to land, American 292.
Actually, 532 heavy, continue on to Foxtrot, hold short, runway 4 left.
Continue Foxtrot, hold short, 4 left, let's see the 532 hit.
Up 492, excuse me, up 482, contact departure, good day.
Have a great day, see you, Delta 482.
Take off 3 on left, kilo, just this 322.
Delta 493, wind calm, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff 4 left, up to 490. Tower JetBlue 2024 is 4 left busy.
323, contact me at departure.
JetBlue 323 today.
Kilo 532 Heavy, cross runway 4 left, taxi left Alpha, hold short Juliet, and contact ground on point 9.
Represent 4 left, then taxi left on Alpha, hold short Juliet, and 121 decimal 9, left to 532.
Delta 493, right turn heading 100, and contacting at departure, good day.
493, good day.
Blue 436, continue via Foxtrot, hold short running 4 left, and remain this frequency.
Stay with you, hold short 4 left on Foxtrot, airport.
JetBlue 63, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait, touch will be right to left downfield. JetBlue 436, what entrance do you need?
JetBlue 436, we need over Delta Alpha.
JetBlue 436, traffic will be holding in position, cross runway 4 left, taxi right Bravo, monitor ground.
Right Bravo, clear cross, JetBlue 436.
155 Romeo, contact tower 123.9.
November 155 Romeo, Kennedy, stroke 0311.
0311 coming up. We're just coming up on Prospect Lake direct to the Marine Parkway Bridge, then eastbound along the shore.
And 292, taxi Foxtrot Alpha and Foxtrot, hold short running 4 left, remain this frequency.
Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot will hold short of 4 left for American 292.
Bravo has requested track and correction. Sure. 5 or below. 500 feet or below.
Okay, 1,000 feet shore, 500.
Delta 1406, Kennedy Tower, running 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, line up and wait, Delta 1406. Yep, 1516 out for it.
Triple 1516, Kennedy Tower, wind sound, running 4 right, special line.
Good line for it, yep, 1516.
JetBlue 63, right turn heading 100, contacting departure today.
100 is the departure, JetBlue 63 clear.
Delta 1406 from Tom, running 4 left, perfect takeoff.
Delta 1406, clear for takeoff, 4 left.
JetBlue 1338, Kennedy Tower, running 4 left, line up and wait.
Not a voice,
JetBlue 2024, taxi Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot, hold short running 4 left, remain this frequency.
Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot, hold short, 4 left, JetBlue 2024.
Ninety-nine 36, Chicago, roll up kilo, arrival.
Perfect takeoff.
4 left, perfect takeoff, JetBlue 1338.
Delta 1406, right turn heading 100, contacting at departure today.
Right turn heading 100, switching department Delta 1406.
Delta 468 westbound, hand off to Caribbean.
Caribbean 521, Kennedy Tower, running 4 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait 4 left, clear in and line side.
Chopper 4 westbound, hand off New York, please.
Chopper 4, Roger, proceed as requested.
Delta 9936, so make you look at QR code switch off.
Delta 450, can I defer you in frequency?
450's up.
Do you accept runway 4 left at Kilo 3?
Hey, firm, Kilo 3, 4 left, Delta 450.
Roger, hold short runway 4 left at Kilo 3.
Hold short 4 left, Kilo 3, Delta 450.
Blue 1338, right turn, heading 100, contacting us departure today.
All right, right turn to 100, over to departure, JetBlue, 1338.
Kennedy, Chopper 2 is complete, westbound head off Newark for limit.
Chopper 2, Roger, proceed as requested.
Chopper 2.
Caribbean 521, wind 0703, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Let's take off 4 left, Caribbean and line side.
Good day, man.
Hold short runway 4 left, remain this frequency.
Roger, short of 4 left, use of 5016.
Delta 450, runway 4 left at Kilo 3, line up and wait.
4 left, Kilo 3, line up away, Delta 450.
Again? Say again? Hello? Say again?
Caribbean 521, right turn, heading 100, contact New York departure today.
Alright, heading 100 over to departure, Caribbean 521.
Delta 450, wind 0503, runway 4 left at Kilo 3, clear for takeoff.
4 left, Kilo 3, clear for takeoff, Delta 450.
Blue 2024, what entrance do you need?
Delta.
Roger. Blue 1516, what entrance?
Knoxville.
Roger.
Stop 4 here.
Chopper 4, contact Newark Tower 127.85 today.
175 today, okay.
Chopper 2, contact Newark 127.85 today.
Thank you, Jose.
American 292, cross runway 4 left, taxi left Alpha, hold short of Juliet and contact ground.
Good across, 4 left, left Alpha, short of Juliet, contact ground there for American 296.
Blue 765, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, full length, line up and wait, traffic right to left on field.
Last wait, we're back.
JetBlue 2024, cross runway 4 left, taxi right, Bravo, monitor ground.
Cross 4 left, right, Bravo, monitor ground, JetBlue 2024.
Delta 450, right turn, header 100, contact New York departure, good day.
Delta 450, good day.
JetBlue 1516, traffic open position, cross runway 4 left and taxi into the ramp.
Cross 4 left in the ramp,
November 5, Romeo, you checking out?
Yes, ma'am, we can check out, that'll be fine.
November 5, Romeo, radar service system is 1200, frequency change approved. 265 over to left, Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff.
Let's take off 31 left, Kilo Echo, American.
Double 765, wind 0503, runway 4 left, start to take off.
4 left, 7.
The 795, can you turn right on runway 01 left here and line up and wait at Kilo Echo?
484, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. 4 left out of 484.
American 255, contact me at the virtual.
American 255, good day.
The 795, Kennedy Tower, runway 2 left at Kilo Echo, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, Kilo Echo, line up and wait for JetBlue 795.
0803, runway 4 left, start to take off.
Just take a 4 left out to 484.
Avianca 043, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, line up and wait, Avianca 043.
The 795, runway 2 left at Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff.
31 left at Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 795.
Operator 4, right turn, turn 100, contacting up departure, good day.
Right turn, heading 100 to departure, Delta 484, good day.
Avianca 043, wind 080 at 4, runway 4 left, start to take off.
4 left, clear for takeoff, Avianca 043.
JetBlue 795.
5256, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait there.
Line 38, Kennedy Tower, number 1, wind 080 at 4, runway 4 right, clear to land.
That's 442, heavy Kennedy here. FedEx 442 heavy.
Heading 100, contacting up departure, good day.
100, heading departure, Avianca 043, have a good day.
Endeavour 5256, wind 070 at 4, runway 4 left, start to take off.
Take off 4 left, 5256.
Delta 437, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, line up, wait, Delta 437.
442 Heavy.
Go ahead for FedEx 442 Heavy.
FedEx 442 Heavy, just turn right on runway 31 left and line up the way to Kilo Echo.
Turn right on 31 left, line up Kilo Echo, FedEx 442 Heavy.
Over 5256, right turn, head at 100, contacting your departure today.
Right turn 100, departure under 5256, see you.
Delta 437, wind 080 at 3, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Your takeoff, Delta 437.
Double 627, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, line wait, JetBlue 627.
FedEx 442 Heavy, runway 21 left, back Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 31 left, Kilo Echo, FedEx 442 Heavy.
Delta 437, right turn, head at 100, contacting your departure today.
Okay, Delta 437.
Double 627, wind 090 at 4, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
So takeoff 4 left, JetBlue 627.
So 2927, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, line up and wait.
FedEx 442 Heavy, contacting your departure.
Was that for 442 Heavy?
FedEx 442 Heavy, affirmative, New York departure.
442 Heavy, good day.
For 6102 Kennedy Tower. Double 6102. Double 6102, right turn on runway 21 left, line up the way to Kilo Echo, last departure. It was Heavy 767 crossing the turbulence.
Yeah, right, 31 left, up to Kilo Echo. Line up and wait. Kilo Echo, JetBlue 6102.
All right, circle left.
Clear land 4 right.
Double 627, right turn, head at 100, contacting your departure today.
Departure today, JetBlue 627. Tower making 1443, ILS 4 right.
Delta 2927, wind 080 at 4, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Delta 2927, clear for takeoff, 4 left.
American 1443, Kennedy Tower, wind 080 at 4, runway 4 right, clear for land.
Tower 4 right, clear to land American 1443.
Delta 465, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, line away, Delta 465.
Flight 38 has to be a Foxtrot, ultra running 4 left, remain this frequency.
Foxtrot, 4 left is 3838.
Delta 2927, right turn, head at 100, contacting your departure today.
Delta 2927, yeah, have a good day.
Delta 465, wind 090 at 4, running 4 left, clear for takeoff.
4 left, script takeoff, Delta 465. Thanks.
Line up and wait.
4 left, line up and wait, JetBlue 871.
Blue 838, what's the instance you need today? Roger.
Kennedy Tower, Sky 3530 and 4 right.
Tower 3530, Kennedy Tower, number 3, following the regional jet, wind 090 at 4, runway 4 right, clear for land.
4 right, clear for land, number 3, Sky 3530.
Blue 838, cross runway for left, taxi to the ramp.
Cross to left over there, on JetBlue 838.
Good way to Alaska. 465, right turn, heading 100, contacting your departure today.
We'll see you later, Delta 465.
JetBlue 871, wind 070 at 3, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
4 left, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 871.
JetBlue 787, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 4 left, JetBlue 787.
American 1443, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha and Foxtrot, hold short runway 4 left, remain this frequency.
Fox Alpha, Fox 04 left, stay with you, American 1443.
JetBlue 871, right turn, heading 100, contacting your departure today.
Right turn heading 100 and over to departure, JetBlue 871, good day.
JetBlue 787, wind 070 at 3, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, JetBlue 787.
American 1443, cross runway 4 left, taxi left Alpha, hold short Juliet, contact ground.
Okay, cross all left, left. Any chance right turn for American 1443?
Negative, taxiway closures, left Alpha, hold short Juliet, and contact ground.
Left Alpha, I show you the good cross all left, American 1443, and contact ground.
Endeavor 5572, taxi via Foxtrot, hold short runway 4 left, remain this frequency.
Short for left and Foxtrot, with the Endeavor 5572. Tower, look morning, Navitonia, line 94.
short 4 right, localize.
Departure JetBlue 787.
Cafe 085 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait, traffic right to left downfield.
Okay, line up and wait, 4 left, FA 85 Heavy. Good morning, name is 994, so far right, localize.
Metro 26, cleared out of Bravo Airport as requested. Still have that, the altimeter 3026.
Tower JetBlue 1810, CTOL for runway 4 right. York Tower, Argentina 1300 Heavy.
Argentina 1300 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, wind 100 at 4, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Argentina. JetBlue 1810, 4 outside of Heavy for 4 right.
Cafe 085 Heavy, wind 100 at 5, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 4 left, Cafe 085.
JetBlue 1810 Kennedy Tower, approaching turbulence, full on heavy Airbus 330, wind 100 at 5, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Clear line behind the Heavy, JetBlue 1810.
Cayman 793 Kennedy Tower, approaching turbulence, runway 4 left, line up and wait, traffic will be right to left downfield.
Copy the caution, line up and wait 4 left,
Good morning, name is 904, localize 05 right.
Skywest 3530, continue via Foxtrot, hold short running 4 left, remain this frequency.
Foxtrot, hold short 4 left, with you, scan 3530.
Tower, good morning, Airport 6280, 04 right.
Maybe Sterling, Nelson 994, Kennedy Tower, wind 090 at 5, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Total land 4 right, 994.
France 022 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 right, clear to land.
04 right, Airport.
Endeavour 5572, cross runway 4 left, taxi left Alpha, and hold short of Juliet and monitor ground.
Alright, cross 4 left, Foxtrot, left Alpha, for Juliet, call ground,
Skywest 3530, cross runway 4 left, taxi left Alpha, and monitor ground.
Cross 4 left, left Alpha, good morning.
Cafe 085 Heavy, right turn, header 100, contact New York departure, good day.
Cafe 85 Heavy, good day.
Argentina 1300 Heavy, taxi, Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot, hold short runway 4 left, remain this frequency.
Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot, call short, runway,
I'd like to get out there on the left.
Remain this frequency.
Okay, call short, 4 left.
Okay, I need it all in one call, with the call sign, all in one transmission. Hold short, runway 4 left.
Call short, over, 4 left.
With your call sign, please.
I'm sorry, Argentina 1300 Heavy.
Still 391 for 4 right.
391, Kennedy Tower, approaching turbulence, full on heavy Boeing 777, wind 0903, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 4 right, 0391.
217, 4 right.
Cayman 793, wind 1003, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff 4 left, Kennedy Tower, ready to go.
Alaska 349, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, line up and wait, Alaska 230.
American 217, Kennedy Tower, following Boeing 737, wind 1003, runway 4 right, clear to land.
4 right, total land, next right, 217. Kennedy Tower, that's 217.
Metro 260, clear above airspace, auto services coverage, code 4200, services on approved.
Wind 1003, runway 4 right, clear to land.
2355, runway 1 left to Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff to the left, Kilo Echo, Delta 2355.
10, roger. Blue 1810, taxi via Foxtrot, hold short runway 4 left, remain this frequency.
Foxtrot, short 4 left, stay with you, JetBlue 1810.
Cayman 793, right turn, heading 100, contact unit departure, good day.
Right turn 100, over to the departure, Cayman 793.
Alaska 349, wind 100 at 4, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff. Endeavor 5532, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, line up and wait, 532.
That was it? So we're going to traffic to the left at 2 o'clock, sir?
Okay, follow the RJ, come down to 2 o'clock, 727.
Delta 2355, contact unit departure.
So they're on just short of the final on 4 right at about 100 feet.
Roger. Get everyone on approach to 4 right, copy the burst report. Sterling S2994, taxi, Foxtrot Alpha and Foxtrot, Ultra running for left, remain this frequency.
Continue Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot, remain this frequency, Victoria 994.
Hold short, runway 4 left.
Hold short, 4 left, up to the 994.
Argentina 1300 heavy, cross runway 4 left, taxi right, Bravo, and contact ground.
Crossing 04, turn right, Bravo, and contact ground, Argentina 1300 heavy.
Alaska 349, right turn, heading 100, contact unit departure, good day.
Good day, Alaska 349.
Trans 022 heavy, taxi, Foxtrot Alpha and Foxtrot, hold short runway 4 left, remain this frequency.
Foxtrot 1000, Foxtrot holding 04 left on remaining your frequency, France 22 heavy.
Trans 022 heavy, hold short, runway 4 left.
Holding short 04 left, France 22 heavy.
Tower Delta 312, 8 from Settle Iowa 4 right.
Endeavor 5532, wind 100 at 5, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff. Delta 438, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Delta 438, 4 left, line up and wait.
Delta 312, Kennedy Tower, coastline turbulence, on heavy Boeing 777, wind 100 at 5, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 4 right, Delta 4.
Display 371, contact New York departure.
Hotel 2371.
Voicing 10, what engine do you need?
Whiskey Alpha for 1810.
Voicing 10, cross runway 4 left, taxi right Bravo and monitor ground.
Cross, 4 left, right Bravo, monitor ground, JetBlue 1810.
Endeavor 5532, right turn, heading 100, contact unit departure, good day.
100 on to departure today, and they were 5532.
Upper 12, contact me 11 out of 21. 391, a taxi, Foxtrot Alpha and Foxtrot, hold short runway 4 left and remain this frequency.
Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot, short of the left, Delta 391. Short of 4 left, Delta 391. Kennedy Tower, traffic well.
Chopper 12, Kennedy.
Good morning, 700 feet, Coney Island, South Shore, back to Republic, traffic below.
Chopper 12, squawk 0322.
0322, traffic well.
Envoy 3543, Kennedy Tower, wind 090 at 5, runway 4 right, clear to land.
4 right, clear to land, Envoy.
Hotel 438, wind 090 at 5, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Delta 438, takeoff 4 left.
Chopper 12, being radar contact, 600 feet is supported. Receive a request for caution turbulence, hold tax to the head, Kenny altimeter 3026.
3026, Chopper 12, Roger.
Endeavor 5431, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 4 left, Endeavor 5431.
Zero linea 2994, cross runway 4 left, taxi left Alpha, hold short Juliet, contact ground.
Cross 05 right, continue Alpha, hold short Juliet and 21.9, just Sonia 2994.
Left runway 4 left.
Cross 04 left, Sonia 994.
American 217, taxi Foxtrot Alpha and Foxtrot, hold short runway 4 left, remain this frequency.
Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot, hold short runway 4 left, will remain within this frequency, American 217.
Delta 438, right turn, header 100, contact New York departure, good day.
Delta 438 in the 10, switching, good day.
Chopper 12, you said you were going to Farmingdale, correct?
Chopper 12, affirmative.
Roger.
Kennedy Tower, JetBlue 2232, ILS 4 right.
Endeavor 5431, wind 090 at 4, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff. Endeavor 5431.
Clear for takeoff, 4 left, there, 430.
Endeavor 3473, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait. JetBlue 2232, tax runway 4 right, clear to land.
4 right, clear to land, JetBlue 2232.
Okay, Tower 1 heavy, take Foxtrot.
See, remain this frequency.
Remain this frequency, 1 heavy.
Hold short, Yankee.
Confirm 1
Hold short, taxiway Yankee.
Holding short of Yankee, 1 heavy.
France 022 heavy, cross runway 4 left, taxi left on Alpha, hold short of Juliet and contact ground.
Air France 22 crossing 04 left, and left turn to Alpha, and loading to Juliet.
Contact ground and pass behind JetBlue.
Roger, crossing, contact ground, passing JetBlue, France 22.
Endeavor 5431, right turn, header 100, contact New York departure, good day.
Contact departure, Endeavor 5431, good day, man.
Upon 110 heavy, state the gate number you need today.
CA5 1 heavy.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Our gate is 5 starting at 1 heavy.
Gate 5, roger. Upon 110 heavy, turn left Yankee, right Golf, and hold short runway 4 left.
Left down Yankee, Golf, holding short runway 4 left, 1 heavy.
Endeavor 3473, wind 100 at 5, runway 4 left, start to takeoff. JetBlue 1563, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Runway 4 left, line up and wait, JetBlue 1563, fine.
Tower, Charlie 33.
Delta 312, turn left, taxi Foxtrot Alpha and Foxtrot, hold short runway 4 left, remain this frequency.
Fox Alpha, Foxtrot, short of 4 left with you, Delta 312.
Delta 391, cross runway for left, taxi left Alpha behind JetBlue, hold to the Juliet and contact ground.
Going to cross 4 left, left turn on Alpha behind JetBlue over the ground, Delta 391, we'll hold to the Juliet.
American 217, cross runway for left, left Alpha, hold to the Juliet and contact ground.
Alright, close runway 4 left, left on Alpha, hold to the Juliet and contact ground American 217.
Endeavor 3473, contact unit departure, good day.
Departure Endeavor 3473.
Jolly 33, Kennedy Tower.
Jolly 33, short. Approximately 10 miles clear. Report south short.
Jolly 33, squawk 0310.
0310, Jolly 33.
Go behind Alpha, I guess.
Thank you.
Kennedy Tower, Metro 26.
So 26 Kennedy squawk 0301, say your request.
301, park conduit, jump in, slow it down.
JetBlue 1563, wind 1003, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 4 left, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 1563.
Envoy 3543, taxi via Foxtrot, hold short runway 4 left, remain this frequency.
Foxtrot, hold control 4 left, stay with you, Envoy 3543.
Metro 26, your radar contact 700 feet of support, turn to Kennedy Tower, space off requester, maintain VFR at or below 1,400, caution turbulence, hold tax to the head. Altimeter 3026.
26, Alpha below, clear in, moment, short.
JetBlue 1791, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, Envoy, JetBlue 1791.
And Jolly 33, your radar contact 400 feet. Continue westbound along the shore. Crossing turbulence, hold tight overhead. Kennedy altimeter 3026. There's traffic at your 12 o'clock and 2 miles up crest and helicopter 400 feet.
3026, looking for traffic, Jolly 33.
Chopper 12, traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles up crest and helicopter 400 feet.
Chopper 12 has a traffic, maintain visual.
John 2688 for the 4 left.
JetBlue 1563, right turn heading 100 and contacting your departure, good day.
100 departure, good day, JetBlue 1563.
JetBlue 1791, wind 1103, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
4 left, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 1791. JetBlue 315, 4 right.
Line 2688, heavy, wind 1103, runway 4 left, clear for land.
Clear land, 4 left, 2688 heavy.
JetBlue 2232, taxi via Foxtrot, hold short runway 4 left, remain this frequency.
Foxtrot short 4 left, man with you, JetBlue 2232.
JetBlue 315, 4 right.
315, Kennedy Tower, wind 0904, runway 4 right, clear for land.
Clear land 4 right, JetBlue 315.
JetBlue 1791, right turn heading 100, contacting your departure, good day.
100 and departure, 1791, good day.
Kennedy Tower, Chopper 12 clear to the east.
Chopper 12, leaving my area, 10 miles to the east, radar service terminate, 12 VFR, business change approach today.
Chopper 12.
Kennedy Tower, Metro 26, got some next departure, maintain visual separation.
Metro 26, say again.
Negative, I thought you had somebody launching off towards us, that's negative.
Metro 26, land in the shelter at your own risk, area never flow from the tower, Kennedy wind 070 at 5, advise land in shore.
Advise land ashore, Massachusetts.
Delta 215, Kennedy Tower, crossing turbulence, runway 4 left, line up and wait, traffic will be right to left on field.
Contact with line play, line 4 left.
Tower, Mr. 6, land to short.
Master 6, Roger, radar service 78, 350 change approach. Giant 2688 Heavy, where do you park today?
Delta 77, we'll need Alpha Charlie Hotel.
Giant 2688 Heavy, roll out to Charlie, turn left on Charlie and taxi to your ramp.
Left on Charlie to the ramp, 2688.
All upon 110 Heavy, cross runway for left, taxi left Alpha, hold short Juliet, contact ground.
Cross for left, taxi Alpha, hold short Juliet, contact ground, 110 Heavy.
Delta 3, taxi left Alpha, hold short Juliet, contact ground. Taxi
Push 794.
Cyrus 125 X-ray, taxi via Foxtrot, hold short runway for left, remain this frequency.
Foxtrot, hold short 4 left, remain this frequency, 125 X-ray.
Delta 215, wind 070 at 4, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
First thing off 4 left, Delta is 250.
Endeavor 3389, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
4 left, ongoing. JFK Tower, Delta 2058, ILS 4 right. Go ahead. 2058, ILS 4 right.
Delta 2058, Kennedy Tower, runway 4 right, clear for land.
For the land 4 right, 2058.